Hi guys, can you hear me alright? Sorry, I think I've got everything about set. It takes a couple of minutes, as you know. Hope you're doing well, Crazy. Hope you're doing well, Nev. Appreciate you guys all dropping in. Just give me 2 seconds. I think we're about there, so we can get started. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I slept in a little bit this morning, which didn't help things. In all fairness, I was up super late last night trying to get stuff done, so... Hey, Kerm, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Don't know about that, Nav. Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm okay. It's just been busy is all. Lot going, on IRL. I need to figure out what we're doing today. I know I want to do planes, that much is for sure. Because we got that to do. No, that's all good. You're more than welcome to say hi anytime. You know that. It's all good. Do 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 do. No worries. You have a good day. I'll catch you around. Right. Okay. Right, yeah. So if we get air done, get that done. That'll just happen. Yeah, Naval Coastal's probably gonna be the best for that one. Right, we are really behind on a ton of stuff. So, destroy ground targets using a bomber. Okay, fine, we can do that. Top 5 in the team, we can do that. Yeah, we've missed a couple of days of doing this stuff because I've been faffing about. Shut up, Nav. Don't make it weird, dude. Don't make it weird. Oh. Right. Let's use the ones I haven't upgraded. Try and figure this out. Hey, Coffee. How you doing? Right. Let's see what we can do. I'll die. Don't. I was really enjoying Lost Colony yesterday. I just usual Ark experience when you start out. The thing with that map as well is because it's mostly ice. It's not like you can have a herbivore island kind of situation on that map. At least not that I'm aware of, anyway. Maybe I picked the wrong green zone. I don't know, but... we have a little base, though. I need to sort more out. Hey, Reesh. How you doing? Hey, User. Hey, Doors. Welcome on in, guys. So, yeah, I mean, we have a little base. My next job would normally be a little bit of a dino pen. Just to protect the creatures we've got. Hi, Kimmelos. How you doing? And then, yeah, once I have a dino pen, I want to get a bit more farmers, you know, a bit more farming creatures. Get a flyer. Although, I have not seen any flyers in the area that I've set up in, so I think we're gonna have to go further afield for that. So that could be a problem. We're gonna have to just wait and see. Having my base next to Capros is far from ideal, though. Hey, Sturm, how you doing? But yeah, flyer and a decent combat mount is gonna be really important. They're gonna be really, really vital. I haven't seen any raptors in that area, so I'm not quite sure what we're gonna go for. I mean, we may have to go for a Megatherium, but the problem is I think for the Megatheriums you need beer, which means I'd have to set up all the crop stuff really early, which is gonna be a nuisance. So, probably can't do that. Although we have got access to lots of crystal. So, making greenhouse wouldn't be impossible. We've got a couple of metal spawns next to us as well. Hi, Assassin. Hey, Luigi. Hey, Pandemonium. Hey, Bumblebee. Hey, House. How you guys doing? You alright? Hope you're all doing okay. Hey, Winfried. Yeah. I need to have a look around the area. But yeah, there's a particular location I want for a base. The problem is this Uteranus is up on a mountain. So it's not a particularly easy to get to or hospitable location. And it is quite the trek up a mountain to get to it. So it's the kind of thing where I'd probably need to tame a couple of mammoths or something to try and even have a go at getting up there and then clearing it out. Because yeah, bit brutal, really. I think that's a lot of the map, to be honest, although the ravines in the city are worse. So need to be a little bit careful. I know there's corrupted creatures on that map as well, so hi, Daniel. Yeah, so it's gonna make it a little tricky. Don't think the Lost Colony DLC is gonna be the easiest one by any stretch. I think that is one where it is very much gonna throw you in the deep end no matter what you do. So, but it makes it interesting. It's a bit different. Hi, Nathan. Yeah, I'm okay. Just first match of the day. Just yapping about Ark a little bit because I was playing it yesterday. Blooming cold again, as usual. I was up a bit late last night. I was trying to get everything done, but too much stuff to do, you know, as usual. Hey, Dion. Hey, Yes. How you guys doing okay? Hey, Jolly. Yeah, so, no, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, but just, yeah, a bit tired, and I have got tomorrow stream tomorrow, though, so gonna use that to try and get some stuff done. Thank you for the likes, Jolly. Much appreciated. Hey, Lewis. Hey, JK. I hope we're all having a good day. I don't know what time it is for everybody. What have I been playing recently? Well, obviously a ton of War Thunder. Later today, we've got Neverwinter Nights and a game called Ancient Farm, where you learn about farming techniques from ancient Egypt. And we'll be engaging in traditional farming, Egyptian style. So I'm looking forward to that. Not played it yet, but we'll get the first kind of go on it together today. That's coming out really, really soon. The devs have given it to me early, so we can check it out a little bit ahead of time, which is nice. In terms of other stuff I've been playing Transport Fever. I've been playing a lot of Ark. I've been playing Farming Sim. Uma Musume, the horse racing simulation game. Trying to think what else I've been on lately. Brain is brain farting. Give me a second, I'll have a look on my Steam. I've been on a few things. I haven't been playing massive amounts of stuff, so I've been really busy, but I am going to be playing Dispatch. One of my community members very graciously gave it to me. Gonna do a full let's play of that for YouTube. So that should be nice. Hey Young, how you doing? Got room? Yeah, we do play as a community. Have you played here before? Anno? Yeah, we played Anno. Yeah, I've played tons of that. I love that game. I've played a ton of the series. BR, we're doing 5, 7, and under at the moment. Are you familiar with lobby rules, Blue? There are lobby rules. I might be mixing up a little bit with the lobbies and stuff. No, not really. Okay, well that's something you have to be aware of before you can do lobbies here. It is a mandatory requirement. It's very straightforward, simple stuff, so nothing to panic about. It's just we have a few ground rules is all, just to keep things flowing and moving is all. Very simple. Don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK in the middle matches. Right? Pretty straightforward. If you're on console, you'll need to have crossplay on both the client and the console itself, because we're a crossplay community here. We have people on both console and PC playing. And then if, well, basically all players, you need to be able to accept invites from non-friends for lobbies. I can't guarantee space in my friends, sadly. It gets clogged up. So, just, again, for ease of getting everybody in, just make sure you've got it set so you can accept invites from non-friends. And, first come, first serve for lobby spots. And we operate a BR cap system. So, for example, where I said 5, 7 a second ago, every single vehicle has to be on or under that cap, not over. If it's over, it can't come in. It's as simple as that. It just keeps things fair. TF3... TF3? Can you remind me what that abbreviation is?
The enemy has captured the airfield. We've got to act fast.
I'm probably brain farting and not remember what that is. Oh, transport fever. Yeah, sorry. I always think of, like, Team Fortress, but obviously Team Fortress only got 2 games. I haven't seen much about the new Transport Fever, if I'm honest. My partner's really clued up on it. I will probably end up playing it, no matter what. Because I have loved the second one. From what my partner was telling me, though, because we were yapping about it the other night a little bit. Obviously, I hadn't looked anything up, he had. It sounds like there's a lot of quality of life stuff and things are just generally improving. Which is great. Because there's a few, like, little things that annoy me on that game. Thanks again for following, by the way, Dion. Appreciate it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm all for the modernizing Transport Fever and adding extra niceties to it. But, yeah, I don't know the full ins and outs. So, sorry. I will inevitably end up playing it, though. I'll see if I can get a copy of it and maybe stream it when it comes out. Because that's the kind of game I'd do on stream, you know. We could have a lark about. I definitely need to play more Anno, though. There's a lot of Roman-esque city builders coming out lately. I don't know if you've noticed. There is a lot of them. I think there's like 3 or 4 different ones that I've found recently. And I'm all for it. I mean, I've got a demo of Nova Roma, so we're going to play that later this week. I've played Pax Romana. There was 2 other ones that I played end of last year. So, it's going to be a very interesting time with kind of Greek and Roman themed settlement builder games, because I think there is a lot of them at the moment. Some of them are not out yet. Some of them are still in early access or demo form. But we'll have to see where it goes. It's one of those weird ones, because like I say, it's the kind of thing where it's like, oh yeah, I definitely really want that kind of game, and now I'm kind of oversaturated with them. Do you know what I mean? I've got to pick which one I want to play. Manlord, oh yeah, I played tons of Manlords. Manlords is GOAT, dude. I played Manlords, like, before it was cool, if that makes sense. Before everybody found out about it, I was playing it before it went whoosh. And, you know, rightfully so, it's done well, because it is very, very good. It's still a long way to go, do not get me wrong. But the bloke making it's working really, really hard. But yeah, very, very, very good. I haven't played it in a little while because I was waiting for them to kind of jump along in progress before I had another go at it. But when I last played it, very, very good. very, very good. That game has a lot of promise. I've got no idea on how long it's going to take me to finish it. But I will be there for when that happens, and I will definitely be playing it. Yeah, pretty much, Nathan. Hey, Goofy. How you doing? But yeah, yeah, I know the publisher of that game pretty well, Nathan. So they send a lot of stuff my way early. Hi, Fionn. Yeah, all right, Fionn. All right. To be fair, but stuff sits in my mailbox a lot longer than you realize. I don't get a chance to play things. This is the problem. I get sent stuff and it sits there for 2 or 3 weeks sometimes. How have you been doing? Have you played Manor Lords recently, Fionn? Have you been on it? How's it looking, if you have been on it? Oh, this guy's gonna cap that. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too. I hope you're doing well. Sorry if I sound derpy and tired. I'm just being a silly sausage. Have you been playing some of these other builder games, Fionn? Have you been doing any of these other settlement ones? Because there is tons of them at the moment. Are you doing bad right now? I'm sorry to hear that, Goofy. Congrats on the SU-33 gaming. Are you enjoying that vehicle? Hopefully it was worth the grind. Hey, Daily. How you doing? Oh, it's been a while since you booted it. Oh, fair enough. Well, if you do get on it, I hope you have some fun with it. I'd say it's been a while since I've had a look. Started to work on France. Fair enough. You don't like playing US? That's fine, O2. There's plenty of other nations you can play. There are plenty of other ones you can check out. There is many, many to select from in the game. Why'd you have to have research points to unlock bombs? That's just how it's always been, dude. Any kind of armament or upgrade has to be researched. It's really sucky on bombers, definitely. Because it vastly limits what you can do. But, yeah, it's just how it works with the upgrade system. Sorry. It's always been like that with this game. Oh, you've played Dune. I haven't played Dune. I have not played that one. I was planning to check it out at some point, just never got around to it. To be fair, I'm so wrapped up in Ark that I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it. Maybe if it goes on like a really deep discount, I might give it a go, but it's just one of those ones I just didn't get around to it. Well done, O2. Well done. France? I enjoy playing France. A lot of people like the top tier French, but a lot of people don't like the low tier French. I don't mind it personally because I play a lot of British set and there's a lot of crossover, so. But, you know, to each their own. As I say, there's different things to suit different people, so. I mean, I don't mind it, but. The Squadron 1. Hang on, the Squadron 1 what? Thank you for the follow, Lush. Appreciate it. Oh, you mean the SU? Yeah, SU-33, yeah. I don't think I have that unlocked. Oh, a scammer. Lovely. Okay, you can have a ban. I suggest you get a job and stop scamming people for a living. Have a nice day. Thanks for following, Nathan. Appreciate it. Right. I'm gonna have to go around. Yeah, if you like Civilization games, Fionn, honestly, the new Anno is really good. Farthest Frontier is very good. I have Jet stuff unlocked, gaming. I'm just choosing not to play it.
This time, the enemy has proven stronger.
I have tons of Jet stuff unlocked. I just, as I say, choose not to play it. Yeah, I'm Pokedexing every vehicle in the game. So I am trying to unlock every vehicle and then max out the upgrades on every vehicle. So my tech tree looks like a bit of a mess. I haven't played it, Nathan. Sorry, I can't comment on it. I haven't played it. So as you can see, I'm scrolling through every single vehicle and every single sub-variant. And I am maxing them out. And then, yeah, I've got a load of stuff unlocked that I'm not playing at the moment. And then that's a thing, but just ignore that. So, yeah. So my tech trees are a bit weird and messed up. But it's fine. It's all good. So slowly getting there. But yeah, sorry, Nathan. Can't have an opinion on it. I haven't played it yet. I don't mind the manning stuff. It's always going to be the vehicle game to me, though. But I liked Enlisted. So seeing a more modern version of that would be kind of cool. But yeah, I haven't tried it. Sorry. I know I got enlisted in the access thing for it, but yeah, I haven't bothered looking into how to give that a go. Yeah, no, I completely get you on that one, Fion. Yeah, I get you in that. To be honest, you're not the only one. I mean, I saw the data recently, the industry data. Like, about half of people are buying 2 games a year tops now. I kid ye not. Half of gamers have self-reported that they buy 2 games a year. That's it. Hi, Fab! Oh, obviously there are people on the other end that spend a lot more, you know. But yeah, it's something like less than 20% buy a game a month or something. So yeah, it's people are very, very selective with their purchases. People are very, very selective. Yeah, well that actually puts you in a very narrow group there, Fion, surprisingly. But yeah, the majority of people are buying like 2 games a year. That's just the industry norm now. You know, and vast majority of people are now playing games that are in excess of 10 years old. A very, very tiny fraction are buying current year games. A lot more people are buying stuff on discount over full price. Yeah, it's just a lot's changed. And you know, you're talking about, I think it's like 1,800 games a month come out on Steam, so and that's just Steam, right? Doesn't even factor in like console exclusives and other stuff. So yeah, it's yeah, tricky for games to launch and you know, get people to buy into them. So, but that's just the way it's trended. People are spending more of their playtime on free-to-play live service games. When they make a purchase, they're older games typically. They're buying fewer of them. A significant portion are prioritizing stuff that's on sale. So, yeah, it's just the way it's going. So, yeah, we'll just have to see where things go. But I feel like this is probably where AA is doing really well, because the pricing's not as nuts. And if you can make... I don't want to use Claire Obscura as the obvious example, but... You know, that game... really well put together experience, right? I still haven't finished it, but it is bloody good. It has pretty broad appeal. It has a bit of a unique combat system, but it does it extremely well, and it has some flexibility built in to cater to different types of players that want different kind of experiences. The story and the characters are incredibly well written. The stylings of it, again, are also incredibly well done. It doesn't, like, teach you to suck eggs or lecture at you. It's a very nice experience. It puts the player very much in control as well. There's lots of different ways to approach the game, which I love. It's as I say, you get a lot of bang for buck with that game, is what I'm trying to say. You know, that kind of like 25 to 40 buck range games, if they're well put together, are doing extremely well right now. Obviously, you've got things like seasonality, and you've got, you know, the lineups of other big releases, and that are a factor. But that seems to be the section that's seeing some of the biggest growth right now. Because there's a lot of good stuff being produced there. So we'll have to see what happens. I still need to do my best and worst of the year video. I'm working on it. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see where 2026 goes. I'm trying to have a look at the release schedule for games at the moment and see what my predictions are for the coming year. So we shall see. Star Citizen, yeah, I've had requests to give Star Citizen a go, and I might do that, but we shall see. People have asked me to cover it and look into it, and I think for the sake of providing kind of like honest feedback, and you know, if I can help some people make that choice by showing, you get where I'm coming from? Then, you know, people can better place their money, so to speak, with what they're planning to do. Your phone keeps bugging. I'm sorry to hear that, Dan. Maybe reboot it? I don't know. How are you doing, by the way, Peanut? Yeah, I don't know why your friend threw stuff at you, Fab, but that's not good. You also got a job? Yeah, good luck with the job gaming, by the way. Hooded Horse are doing fantastic. Hooded Horse, the thing with them, right? They know their niche, and they know what's good in that niche. They're not a publisher trying to do everything. They know a particular set of genres and that sector very, very well. They're very organized. And they're very, very grounded in how they support indie studios. From what I have seen, obviously I don't see what goes on in their private conversations with devs and all that. But I can speak to my personal interactions with them. And yeah, they just seem to have their heads screwed on. They, you know, they're not unrealistic or crazy about stuff. Like I say, they know what works in that particular niche. My max BR, I have max technically. So yeah, I like the Hooded Horse guys a lot, but as I say, full disclosure, I do work with them a lot. All right. But I'm just gonna say it how it is. 1v1, sorry, I don't do 1v1s. We don't do customs or 1v1s here, sorry. Bellright looks good. Bellright is good. I recently covered that. It's got a few little things that annoyed me that need refining, but they're like tiny issues in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, Bellright is looking to be a good game from what I've seen. It does look, from what I understand, a lot of the dialogue is going to be redone on it, which is fine. You know, placeholder stuff in games is nothing new. Play it so others can see the... Yeah, oh, wait, I'm gonna reserve judgment on it. And yeah, Larian, I get what you mean about the amount of money spent on it. It is nuts. No, this is not Lancaster, this is a B24. I'm in the US set. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I like to cheer developers and studios on. But, as you know, there are a lot of products and things I dislike, and I will very openly say it. But, I want it, you know, as with any game, to hit release and then have hopefully some success. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens with it. But yeah, that amount of money invested in that particular game. I mean, the thing with the game, like, we're talking about, Star Citizen. The thing with a game like that is the scope just seems to be infinite with it. And one of the big problems, and I think we saw this a lot with open world games, was you can... I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that, blah, 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 and you end up doing too much and then not being good at anything. Do you know what I mean? The overpromise machine problem, and we saw this with No Man's Sky, for example. Now, No Man's Sky has had a massive turnaround. I still haven't played it. I'm going to. That is very much one on my list that I'm gonna play, but that from what I understand has had a massive turnaround and is actually doing really, really well now. But when that was launched, it was massive hype, overpromise. What I like to call the Peter Molyneux effect, because he is notorious for doing this. Where did the money go? Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if they did a public breakdown.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will
It
win.
would be interesting. Especially given it is effectively like a Kickstarter backing kind of situation, isn't it, really, with that kind of game? Have a good luck, by the way, Gabsteru. LNF, hang on, LNF, Lariana? Sorry, what's that abbreviation for? Light no fire. I haven't heard of that one. I have not heard of that one. Yeah, the scope creep I think is the biggest problem. Yeah, selling of ships that are concept before they're... Yeah, that I do take issue with. UK advertising, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, I mean I have to be careful with the advertising standards agency stuff because obviously I'm self-employed. I do collaborations, but you guys know what my policy is and all that. I'm very, very open door and transparent about that stuff. Hi Phoenix. Yeah, women do play games. I don't know, look around, there's probably some in your local area. I know it can be a little bit of a sausage fest at things like game stores and stuff, but yeah, women that play games do exist. We're not unicorns, I promise. We do exist. Hi Pyro, how you doing? Thanks, Lariana. Charming. Don't. It's stupid. I got accused of being called a femboy furry the other day, and I was like, for fuck's sake. Hi, Lobster. No, that's so good for you. We just muck around and take the wee constantly. That's just how we roll here. Appreciate the likes. It does help out enormously. How are you doing as well, by the way, X? Everything all good? Nursing your hand. Oh, hi. He's gonna take care of yourself. Yeah, Lobster, long story. We're yapping about all sorts of random stuff. We're rapping? No, we're not rapping. I'm not Eminem suddenly. Oh no, is that my guy? Oh crap. Oh no! I just dumped a load of bombs on my own dude's backs. Oh, brain. Oh, hey, Pilot, how you doing? Sorry, I just done goofed. My brain just went full buffer mode. Jeez. I just went buffer mode and messed up. I'm sorry. I'm a donut. Is that an aircraft flying over my house? Yep. Yes, it is. Right. Sorry, I just took the headset off to hear it. I have a studio headset. I can't hear around me terribly well. Yeah. Sorry, I live under a flight path. It's like, is it the game? Is it... You know. Anyway. We're fine. Oh. No, I appreciate it, Pie. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. As I say, we're just being donuts and being silly. I hope you're all doing okay. Thanks for being all chill, guys. It does get a little bit mad in here sometimes, but it's part of the fun. Is the volume levels all good for you guys? Sorry, I've been tinkering with setup stuff recently. Hopefully, sorry. If it's not okay, please just tell me and I will make adjustments. Yeah, you take care of your hand, Pirate. Try not to get in fights, you donut. And I hope you're doing alright, Lobster. Sorry to traumatize you with that sentence. But yeah, Star Citizen, we'll have to see what happens with that one. I kind of want to dig into it deeper. I wonder if I can find some information on the financials and where they've put things. Because the thing is, right, I've only done it very casually, but I was in game dev for a little bit. So I have seen some of it from the other side a little bit, and obviously I've got a lot of friends in game dev. But, yeah, I'd be interested to know where things have gone, if that makes sense. I do play with my community chase, yes. Play realistic girl, you get more rewards. You are right, but you are also wrong. And I'm happy to explain why. As I say, there is more nuance to this, Gilliam, and this is what people miss out on, and this is where it gets a bit misleading. This is why a statement that is an absolute like that is not a good thing. TLDR, if you suck, it ain't gonna help you, because that realistic bonus that you're talking about, and the main reason why people tell you to play it, is percentage-based. It is not guaranteed. It is not fixed. It is percentage-based based on your own performance. So, if you play badly in that mode, but you play amazingly in arcade, you will actually earn more in arcade. So, the other thing to factor in as well is arcade versus realistic. Very different modes in terms of the mechanics. Some people can cope, some people cannot. I don't personally mind realistic's mechanics. I quite enjoy them. But not everybody does. And then the other thing to factor in is if your performance is substantially better in arcade at higher BR, and you can only play realistic to a competent level in low BR, you may find the BR difference and the reward scaling based on that will actually end up scaling you into higher rewards in arcade. So it is important to assess your personal ability levels to ascertain where you will get the most bang for buck in terms of your match rewards. Realistic does not guarantee success and additional progress. So that's what you have to look into. If you are skilled at realistic and farm a lot, yeah, that's the thing. If you are skilled, if you are not, this is why saying the statement as an absolute is incorrect. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. People intentionally lose the nuance and don't mention it. It's very misleading, especially to new players. Those kinds of statements should not be made in absolute because they are not absolute guarantees. It should be phrased exactly how you just did it there. If you are skilled at realistic, then absolutely you can do more. But I say it is not guaranteed. And therein lies the problem. This is why I say the absolute statement is misleading. Hi, Ice. How you doing? Yeah, I mean, some people like the lead indicator, other people don't. Again, it's a personal preference thing. It is a personal preference thing. How you doing, Ice? Bombers and interceptors, it's a personal thing, GR. Whether you want to play them or not. You don't have to play them, you can completely ignore them if you want to. It gives you tactical options in matches to go after objectives. There are some objectives in some match modes that require you to land on them. So, you won't need a bomber or a fighter for that. Bomber or a strike for that, but yeah, depends on the situation. It's very, very situational. You play arcade without it? Fair enough. As I say, to each your own. If you want to turn stuff off, you are more than entitled to do so. There is nothing wrong with that. As I say, this game is very flexible and it offers a variety of ways to play. It caters to a wide range of different approaches. You want to play arcade? There you go, exactly. And that's the thing. Everybody learns at their own pace. Everybody comes into this with different background knowledge. There is nothing wrong or right per se. There may be strategies that are more viable. But, yeah, you just got to go at your own pace and figure out what works for you. But, going back to the original argument about whether you should play realistic or not. As I say, do it if you want to do it. Don't do it because people tell you. Alright? And also, yeah, if you wanna min-max your rewards for your time and all the rest of it, as I say, you need to do a personalized assessment of yourself. There's no guaranteed or absolutes. High tiers too? I'm not playing high tier currently. I'm doing 5.7 and under currently. I do have access to higher tier. Should be above 15k feet with a bomber. Yeah, you should be higher up with a bomber. I can't be asked. I'm being lazy here. You will typically find arcade players tend to play lower down. It's not how the vehicle should be played, in theory. But, yeah. I should be going up, not down. You are 100% correct in that regard, but yeah, I'm just playing silly at the moment. PS5 with a controller. Yeah, you can get keyboard and mouse for some consoles, so maybe it's something worth considering. But again, it's like a personal preference thing. There's no wrong or right when it comes to your control scheme. Set it up for what suits you. What suits me might not suit you. Oh no, I 100% understand this, Bill. I've been playing combat flight sim games since I was like 4. Yeah, I'm just choosing not to do the statistically more advantageous thing. Oh, they do fly low on mine. Typically the bombers will be anything from like really close to the ground, maybe up to 8K. It varies. But yeah, on average, I find the bombers and the strikes are flying lower in my arcade matches. Realistic is better for aviation nerds? It can be. Yeah, again, it depends on what you want to prioritize, whether you want realism or not. It really just depends. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know if you can get a controller with more buttons, but yeah, having more bind options can be useful. I mean, this is one of the reasons strategy games are not as easy to produce and do on console games. Grand strategy and stuff like that can be a little bit of a tricky one, because the amount of buttons you need for doing that stuff. I mean, there are some games I've tried it over the years, do not get me wrong. But, it's definitely harder to achieve the correct control scheme for a game like that. I did see some back in the, I think it was the 2010s that tried to do the voice control thing to add to the retinue of control options and stuff like that. That was a little bit of an interesting experiment, but, yeah, mileage with the voice recognition was, variable, to say the least. So, yeah. Okay, fair enough. I accept that your experience has been different to mine. You got 2 profiles. Yeah, the thing with this game, Alejandro, is it's a marathon, not a sprint. If you want everything instantly, you're gonna get really frustrated and mad and quit and rage quit. Thank you for the follow-up, by the way, Voidy. So, yeah, just, yeah, don't expect everything straight away. It's unrealistic. If you get mad with shit very quickly, it might not be the kind of game for you. Yeah, players in arcade shooting behind the reticule is dumb. I think a lot of people don't understand how the reticule works as part of the issue. The tutorial system on this game is really bad, in all fairness, which does not help. But yeah, you should be on the leading edge or beyond on the reticule. But yeah. What's that about the TOS? Hang on. Well, you still get casual players in realistic and sim, in the sense of, it depends on your definition of casual, you know, it depends on, some people will define casual as someone who doesn't play the esports side of it. Some people will define casual as people that don't play 100 hours a week. Some people will define casual as being easily defeated. So there's different definitions for casual, depending on what angle you're coming at it from. So you could have a realistic player who doesn't play many hours, but plays decently well. Do you know what I mean? You could have a realistic player who plays a lot of hours, isn't necessarily very good, but they're putting the hours in. So, again, it just depends on how you define a competitive player or a chill player. Do you know what I mean? As I say, people frame this in different ways. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself, Pyro. Be safe. Take care of your hand. I mean, the other aspect as well is another way that people describe casual is more mechanically restrictive or easy mode. So again, if we go from that, obviously the whole point of arcade realistic sim is to have that kind of graduation in the mechanics. But just because you sit within that doesn't necessarily mean you're casual in the other senses. Does that make sense? So again, it depends on when you want to draw the line, and people do have very variable opinions. So, I mean, I put a fair chunk of hours into the game, but I play what is considered the more casual mode for planes because of my priorities being unlocking stuff. But I could quite happily play realistic if I wanted. It doesn't bother me. But then I play realistic for ships, you know, but I don't play ships a massive amount. So it's like, okay, I play the harder mode for ships, but I don't play it much. So depending on people's definition, I would be a sweaty, but I also wouldn't be a sweaty, you know, so... Yeah, it just depends on the framing, really. It really, really depends on the framing. Just gonna drop all of those and run. Right, I'm gonna steal this other bomber and then we're gonna go the strike. I'm trying to get the upgrades, so we're gonna prioritize that. Are you doing okay, by the way, Lariana? Did I miss part of the conversation? Because I didn't see something about people talking about the TOS. Or am I having a brain fart? Yeah, the thing is though, 200 hours to learn the aiming in the game isn't necessarily enough. It depends on the player. Again, some people have more natural affinity for stuff. Some people pick stuff up really easily, some people don't. So, also mastering it in one vehicle doesn't guarantee that you can do it in another. There are obviously transferable skills. But nuances and adjustments have to be made, obviously depending on the vehicle, the ammo, etc. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Hi, Outer, how you doing? Right, I'm gonna bide my time here a minute. That guy tried to make a run at me. And failed. Right, we're gonna run over here. We're gonna try and get this lot, and then, yeah, we're gonna go. I think we'll go fighter, and then we'll go... Then we'll go strike. I need to get those strikes done. But it's gonna take some work. I need to climb. That's a jet. That's... Yeah, no way I'm gonna outclimb that. I ain't outclimbing that. Jeez. Oh, 262s are annoying. You will see a lot of them at this BR. It is what it is, though. It's just one of those things you have to deal with. There's certain vehicles that are rather advantageous, and that is definitely one of them if you know how to use it. Right, let's see what we can do. Yeah, see, this is the thing, Gillum. I'm more of a props person, personally. I do have access to Jads, but I just choose to stick in props because it's more what I'm used to. And I frankly quite enjoy it. My, a lot of the old school, flight sim games, they cut off at kind of early jets. So, yeah, the bulk of my interactions with these types of games has been, like I say, either commercial passenger jet stuff or it's been like World War prop predominantly, and a lot of it's been very English, German, American, and Japanese-centric on the vehicles. Because it's tended to focus on things like the Pacific Campaign and, you know, all the well-known engagements. How you doing, Moody? You're alright. Yeah, I'm not lined up for him. Yeah, that's so good. Yeah, I'm normally live. I'm not gonna be live tomorrow. I'm having a day off tomorrow because I gotta do some shopping and I got some household jobs to do. But I will be live Thursday and Friday. Hey, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Most kind. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. That is, holy crap, that's a lot of gifts. Thank you. You are an absolute star. That is so incredibly generous of you. Thank you. I hope you're doing well today. Hey you. Hey Anigados. If I'm mispronouncing that, please let me know. Nev, have a good luck, mate. Best of luck with work today. Gift grenade. Ah, lovely. I appreciate that. That's very kind. It's nice to see all the stickers and stuff, because some of them I have not seen before. So that's really cool to actually see them in action. How does it work, by the way? Is it just like a single button, like, yeah, a random splurge of stuff? Or do you have to manually select it? You can come and play chase. There are a couple of lobby rules, though. Very quick and simple. No, it's F82. Oh, sorry, the enemy was in an F82. No, I was in one as well. Sorry. Brain fart. You select... Ah, okay, cool. Sorry, I'm still learning all that stuff, so... Thank you for clarifying. But no, thank you very much for the follow. If you're waiting, well, it depends on if you're around and ready to play, Chase. I can get you straight in, that's not a problem, but I just have to go through the lobby rules with you. It takes like 2 minutes. It's mostly common sense stuff. But we just have a couple of ground rules to keep things moving smooth, that's all. Thank you, Star. Very, very generous. Hey, Hunter, how are you doing? There's a lot of ones I've not seen before. Hey! Oh, I love the little effect on that. That's cute. Did you see that as well? Does that... I assume that shows for you guys, right? That's the first time I've seen that go off. I have a little widget. And it all popped up. I wish I could show you. But it popped up on the widget. It's really cute. It went off for you? Oh, there we go. Okay, so you guys do see it then. It's not just me. Good, good, good. Because it's nice when they have the little effects. They're quite elaborate, actually. So I like that. They do load of, like, seasonal stuff. I don't know if you guys saw that over Christmas. I have no idea if you guys saw it. They were doing, like, seasonal, like, Santa things. Due to an update on the phone. Maybe. Yeah, I will do. I mean, I'm assuming it's at the extra sparkle. Hang on, let me check. There is a thing that tells me somewhere. Oh, holy crap. Yes, I've just seen. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry. There's another section on the dash that shows that bit, and I wasn't looking at it. Thank you. I don't know all the stickers inside out. There are so many of them. It's kind of crazy. Thank you. I was like I say, it's mad generous of you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the follow, Denzel. How you doing? I don't know. Star, am I allowed to share that or not? I don't want to put you on the spot, dude. I mean, I can see it, Axel, but Star might not want you to know. Let me check with him first before I say anything. Hi, Moon. Why not play realistic? I want to farm multiple vehicles. That's my main reason. Oh, you're trying to find it? It's called Spark. That's the one he did. It's... I can tell you how many coins it is on there. It's, 1,099 coins. You should be able to work it out from that. It might be different depending on regional pricing. I'm not quite sure how that works. Hey, Kyle. But yeah, Denzel, main thing is just, yeah, playing multiple vehicles. Trying to do dailies as well, so mixing it up a load. Yay, there we go. Oh, thank you, Kyle. Yeah. Well, there you go, Axel. It's like the more you know. Yeah, no, it's very, very generous of them. Happy days, yep. I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the follow, Pirate. How are you? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Sorry, we're just like derping around, chilling. I'm just getting my dailies and stuff done. I hope all is well for you. Hopefully you're doing okay. Oh, sorry, I had to tap out there a sec. I screwed myself over. You have work? Oh, is it like tricky work or is it just boring work? Oh, I appreciate it, Kyle. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'd say derping around, just chilling. I just want to get these upgrades done while doing some stuff. We got that finished today. That B-17 is now done. Yeah, no, it's all good, Pirate. I play a mix of stuff, so I'm a planes main, but I do boats and tanks as well. So I mix it up a lot. Oh, you work in healthcare app. Yeah, okay, nope, I'm with you, fair enough. I wanted to be a doctor myself at one point. Ended up in psych instead. Long story. But yeah. Yeah, healthcare's not the easiest thing in the world. Oh, the French line? Yeah, funny, we were yapping about that earlier. I quite like the early French stuff. Everybody else complains about it. A lot of people play the French stuff just for the top tier. Which, you know, fine, fair enough, but I'm such a, like, stick in the mud with just playing props. Honestly, it doesn't face it. A lot of people... I don't know, I think a lot of people treat it like the British tanks, but for planes. Like, they want to get the top tier stuff, but the initial stuff they really hate. It gives those vibes, you know what I mean? Thank you for the prime, I appreciate it, Pyra. It's most kind of you. CL13B, I don't remember that one. I would have to look it up. Oh, I got one, so that's something. Hi, Dread. How you doing? You can come and join K. Yeah, there are some lobby rules. Just need to clarify those with you. It doesn't take long. It's like a 2-minute thing, if that. You got 3 weeks off? Oh, that's nice. At least you'll be able to relax for a bit. The problem is, though, when you have time off, it's then getting back into the routine when you go back. That's the bit I find tricky. I don't know about you. Thank you for the follow, Dread. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Mickey. Welcome on in. Hi, Hus. Thank you again, Pirate. Really appreciate it. But yeah, I just derp around with the props and stuff. We have fun with it. I do have jets. I'm busy doing my unlock everything thing. So I get a little sidetracked with all of that. But we have fun with it. Hey, Jal. I am a complete potato in tanks, though. I am like Queen Potato when it comes to the tanks. Yeah, Kate, if you're listening, I can just go through that, lobby stuff with you. It doesn't take long. If you can just confirm you're listening, I'd appreciate it, and then I'll, rattle through it for you. It's very, very simple and straightforward. Oh, you installed the jets? Yeah, I mean, the jets, it's interesting. The way I look at it is it becomes less about, like, turning and duking it out, and it just becomes more like jousting. Because everybody's, like, running up at each other at distance. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there's twisting and turning, there's flares, you know, all the other stuff. But I do feel it becomes a bit more jousty. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to explain, but hopefully that kind of makes sense. I do play with my community. Yes, Kyle. So, lobby rules for those that want to join. You are more than welcome to join. No issue with that whatsoever. The way it works... Couple of ground rules. Very, very simple. It's common sense. You know. stuff. Don't throw, don't break TOS, don't AFK in the middle of a match. Right? Pretty simple. If you're on console, please make sure you have crossplay enabled on both the console and the client. Otherwise, you will not be able to join. We play across multiple platforms here, so you will need to have that open, okay? All players, make sure you've got the setting correct so that you can accept invites from non-friends. I cannot guarantee space on my friends list. It gets clogged constantly. So make sure you have that setting sorted, okay? Lobby spots are first come, first served to keep it fair. You will need to provide your in-game name in chat. Please make sure the spelling and capitalization is correct. And you need to have your settings correct. You need to be logged in and ready to play. And you need to have a set ready to play. If it's your first time attempting to join, you will need to put a confirmation in chat that you understand the rules. I'm currently doing 5.7 and under Air Arcade. Now, by having your set ready, what I mean by this is I will declare the mode and I will declare the BR, which I just have. Arcade 5.7 and under. Every single vehicle you bring in must be on or under the cap. No exceptions. We don't do averages here. It's nice and simple. We keep it easy for all modes. The cap is the cap. If the vehicle is on or under the cap, it can come in. If it's over it, don't come in. If you bring the wrong stuff in intentionally, you will get lobby yeeted. If you do it too many times, you will get you'll either get a temporary or permanent ban from lobbies for mucking everybody around. Because people are on their, like, work breaks and other stuff. So we try and keep the time wasting to a minimum here. Okay? So at the moment, Air Arcade 5.7 and under. That's what you need to make a set for. If it is your first time playing with us here, please confirm that you've understood the rules. In-game names in chat. Now, when I call names, I call the in-game names, okay? So please make sure you're listening out. If there's too many people playing, we'll build a queue. And then I will call the names from the queue. If you need to know where you are in the queue, that is absolutely fine. Just say, yo, where am I at? And I'll let you know. If, you know, the house gets set on fire, the dog needs to go out for a poop, you gotta go do some homework, whatever, time's run out, and you need to withdraw from the queue, just tell me. In-game name such and such, can I withdraw from queue? And I will do that for you at no penalty. If you don't withdraw from the queue and your name is called, it'll go against you if you don't listen and turn up, okay? It's, again, just to stop people from clogging up the queue. Because what will happen is if the queue gets too big, I then do lobby rotating, okay? Which will mean you will get a couple of matches and then I'll swap people around, alright? Once everybody who hasn't played has played, then we'll bring the people that have already played back in, if that makes sense. That way everybody gets a chance, do you know what I mean? So this is why the clogging of the queue is a problem. So this is why we keep queue clogging to a minimum. Hey, Bull, nice to see you, mate. Does that make sense, guys? Hopefully it makes sense. Any questions, just ask. Alright. So, yeah. All good. But yeah, if you guys want to join, feel free. Zill, yo, how you doing? Yeah, I'm sorry it's been a while, dude. I hope you're doing okay. Yeah, we don't mod anyone here, Axel. Sorry. We have a mod application for that. I actually need to sort that out. I had a bunch of pending applications. I'm kind of in the process of reworking all of that, in all fairness, so I'll let you guys know about that. How'd you join? In-game name in chat, confirmation that you have a set ready and that you understand the rules. But you've already done that, so I've already put you in the queue. So, yeah, no, you're all good. What you been up to, Bull? Everything all good? The application it's a Google form. It's in my Discord. Yes, you just wait until I call you in. Yeah, basically. Yeah, you just wait until I call you in.
Destroy the target.
Yeah, that's how that works.
The enemy's getting closer to
Yeah, because I can't invite people in the middle of a match. Doesn't work like that. Did anybody else want in? Because I've got Kay's account. Kyle, did you want in? APR 5.7 and under, Air Arcade currently. Kyle, you've done at Kyle. Is that at part of the actual username or not? Can you just clarify for me, please? Please do not give me console usernames, by the way, guys. Please make sure that the spelling is 100% accurate. The capitalization is accurate. You do need to get it accurate. Make sure it's the in-game name that shows at the top of the screen in the client. Right, okay, so it's without the app. Okay. Yeah, you want to join 10? Okay, cool. Hang on, I know your username. Just confirm it in chat, though, for definite. Sorry, I'm multitasking. The link won't let you join the Discord? Link. Which link, Axel? Which link? Oh, the link tree? It should be on there. You have to click into the link tree and then you'll have to click on the Discord option. The other option to do is if you take the bit after discord.g/, there's like a code. If you go into the client for Discord and then like add server and then put that in with the exact lettering and capitalization, it then should find the server. Thank you for the share, by the way, Toji. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. How's things? Everything all good? Yep, no, that's fine, 10. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Right, let me do this in order. Silver, is it the console one? 098. Right, the other ones are... Right, I'm gonna assume it's that one, but can you please confirm? It is that one. Okay, cool. Give me 2 seconds. Right, we've got that one. And then there's 10. Right, I'm gonna send those invites out. So, Silver, you've got an invite. Kyle, you have an invite. 10, you have an invite. There you go. Oh, you did a merge thingy. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep, no worries. That's all fine. It's all good. Sorry to check. It's just sometimes things come up and it's a bit weird. Could you try again? Yeah, sure. Give me 2 seconds. It should pop up on your screen. Please make sure your invite setting is correct as well. Options. INV. That needs to be disabled, otherwise you will not see the invite. Please make sure that's correct. Oh, it's all sorted in Discord? Brilliant. Give me 2 seconds and I will verify you in there. Takes like a couple seconds for me to do. We have some measures in place just to stop bots and stupid dumbassery, so... As long as you verify you're a human here, I will sort you out with the basic community stuff. You got it? Brilliant. Perfect. So, yeah, 5.7 and under, guys. As I say, before you come into lobbies or attempt to queue, please do make sure you have your sets ready. Just keeps things speeding along. Yep, everybody's got compliant based on that, so we're all good. So yeah, just hit ready up and then I will queue us. You can bring under, that's fine, but you are going to be up-tiered, so just bear that in mind. Just bear that in mind. Just bear that in mind. I've got about 2,500 hours in War Thunder. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Oh, how much have I spent? Oh, sorry, I misread. A couple £100 tops. I've had the game since 2013 though. Most of the stuff on my account has been for free via Snail. Because I am a CC for the game. So I haven't spent a massive amount. I spent some stuff in the early days on some premium UK planes. And I got I'm trying to think what else I got. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I can't remember. How to become a CC? You meet the minimum application requirement, then you fill in a form. It is based on your content performance. If you do meet the metrics, though, it does not guarantee you a spot in the CC program. They will refuse applications at their discretion. The best thing I can recommend if you want to get into the content side of things, be consistent. Don't immediately do it as soon as you meet the minimum requirement. If you type, like, War Thunder CC program into Google, it's one of the first results that comes up. What nation? I mean, play a little of everything, Lion. See what works for you. What works for one person isn't necessarily going to work for everybody else. Don't be afraid to mix it up. But, yeah, there's no right or wrong answer. If you want something simple and straightforward that isn't got anything too fancy or silly going on in it, that guy is getting way too close. You can't go too wrong with US across the board. Boats, planes, tanks. Yeah, you can chase. You just need to provide your in-game name, make sure you have a set ready, and confirm that you've understood the rules. So, yeah, if you provide all of that, I will then bung you in the queue. But yeah, we do have a full lobby right now, so I pulled everybody in that did the requisites, so... Yeah, the vehicle slots, it ended up being a little bit of a weird one with that. I had, like, leftover, like, gold at various points. I've got 10 slots for every nation. It's massively over the top. Most players do not need that, so don't go crazy doing that. If you play realistic, definitely won't need it. If you play arcade, most players are okay with just the silver ones. So... yeah, so don't feel like you need to buy slots on this. I'm one of those weird exception people, if that makes sense. It's not the kind of way to go, if that makes sense. Chase, I'm still waiting on that in-game name, please. If you wish to be put into the queue. Oh, you went for a second? Yeah. No, you're not in the queue at the moment, Chase. I need an in-game name, a confirmation you understand the rules, and you need a 5.7 and under Air Arcade set ready to go. It will not be called for a little while, though, because I've only just gotten everybody into the party currently. So yeah, you'll have to just bear with. Is that an emoji after the username? I can't see that. I'm not on a phone, so... Is it just Hawk as the username? Custom? No, this is not a custom. This is arcade. Yeah, this is Air Arcade. You're seeing numbers because that's user account numbers. I'm hiding the in-game usernames. Oh, right. Okay, that's your username. Yeah, please make sure usernames are provided, are accurate. Make sure spelling and capitalization is correct. Very important, otherwise I cannot find you. But yeah, this is our arcade. Hi, Max. How you doing? Welcome on in. Come on. Come on, come on. Hi, Miat. How you doing? I don't just randomly add people as friends. Sorry, my friends list is very, very clogged. I'm nearly back on cap again already. If I add people, it's people that I play with regularly. So, sorry, I won't just add random people. This is why lobbies mandate, you have to be able to play without being on the friends list, because I can't guarantee space on it. Play Jets later? Probably not. Probably not. Focusing on grind. I've got BP tasks that need doing. A lot of my stuff is... I have got Jets unlocked, but I'm in that just kind of pre-Jets bit right now for most of my stuff. So, that's where the bulk of my sets are. There's a couple that are a little further along, but I tend to do shimmying, as I call it. So, what this entails is unlocking one particular nation through an entire tier, and then I will go to the next set and do the same process. And then I rinse and repeat that for every nation. So, that's how I tend to go around doing my unlocks. And I make sure I grab all the sub-variants and upgrades. So, it works for me. It's a slower method of getting to higher tier. It's gonna take years? Yep, yeah, well, I've had the game since 2013. Although I did take a massive break from playing. Reserve to top tier? Well, that's the plan. I'm going to unlock everything eventually. It's just a matter of time. Say, I've got every single set to the end of tier 3 minimum. Most of them are at the end of tier 4 now. So, I will get there eventually. But I've made a fairly decent amount of progress. The other thing as well is I'm doing boats, planes, and tanks. So it's not just the, it's not just about the plane grind. So, it's the full shebang, the full mix. Oh yeah, I'm having fun with it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. It is definitely not everybody's cup of tea. Do not get me wrong. It is a slow method. Let's call it that. It is not gonna rush things, you know. Hey, Neon. I was like, I like the low tier stuff anyway, so doesn't phase me in the slightest. Hi, yeah, how you doing, Neon? You alright? Yeah, British, yep, I am British. Yeah, my accent is a little bit butchered. I don't have the accent for the area I live in, if that makes sense. Just to confuse matters. Oh, workout, nice. What kind of workouts do you do? I like the whole fitness thing. I'm just terrible. I'm trying to lose weight at the moment. I haven't had the time to do it though. That's half the problem. Got a cross trainer in the garage that I got secondhand a few years back. It's really good, but my bro moved back in last year and then moved back out, and his stuff is all over the house, and it's driving me absolutely cuckoo. So, hopefully get everything sorted out. Fair enough, Chase. 50 pull-ups. Dang, sit-ups. Then you go to the gym. That's a lot. That is a lot. If it works for you, though, and you can keep up with it, fair play to you. And yeah, no worries lying about playing, by the way. It's all good. I appreciate you enjoying the stream. I've been enjoying time with family, though. Have I ever played Sim? I played it once. I can't play it, unfortunately. I get motion sickness, so I start wanting to throw up. I can play Microsoft Flight Sim simulation, because it's not dogfighting. Give me a passenger jet, tell me to land it, I can do it. That's fine. But lock me in the cockpit in a jet or a prop that's doing, you know, the old dogfighting malarkey makes me sick. Top-down driving games also have the same effect on me. Nothing else does! I don't get motion sick IRL, but yeah, those two things will set me off, so unfortunately I can't play Sim. It's really annoying, because I would love to do it, but yeah, Sim gives me motion sickness, sadly. So if I play realistic, I play it out of cockpit. Because that's the only way I can do it. Otherwise the motion sickness issue kicks in. So it's a slight pain in the tush. But it is one I just have to deal with. So it's really, really annoying. You need to go up to 14 in that. Nice. Right, Hulk, I've added you into the queue, mate. You're in the list. Yeah, you're right, Kay. The accent, English. English, English, English. People mistake me for Australian a lot, though. I am not. I have friends down that neck of the woods. But yeah, I am English through and through. Yeah, no, that's fine, Chase. Absolutely. I tend to give people at least one match warning. So if I shout your in-game name, it's just, you know, be ready by the time I'm out of my match kind of thing, you know? So, but I try and give you guys heads up. So that way you've got time to cycle in. It looks like we actually just lost somebody. Who was that? Was that I think Silver Drop. We might have space for you, Hulk. Ah, yes. Yeah, Kay needs to get some sleep. Yeah, you have a good one. You stay safe. Yeah, do you wanna hop in? I've got you a spot now. Yeah, Kay's gonna go have some rest. Oh, you just got in a game. Cool. Do that game, Chase. As soon as you get out, just sit in main menu and I'll bring you in the next one. Does that sound good? I've heard of it. I haven't seen it, but I think I know the one you mean, Neon. Yeah, okay, perfect, wonderful. Excellent. Yep, okay, cool. Right, well, you just let me know when you're out, okay? And then, like I say, I will get you in after match shenanigans are all sorted. I'm just gonna keep cycling. Yeah, there's a lot of weird planes like that. There are some very, very odd designs. There is some very, very odd designs out there. I find it interesting. I find it interesting. I don't know about you. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Is there a particular, like, vehicle you guys is like, ooh, that's kind of cool but weird? There's loads, in my opinion. I'd say they went a bit wackadoodle nuts with, stuff. Bear with me a second, guys. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah, exactly. Innovation. Yeah, that's the thing, right? This innovation breeds odd designs. It's like, oh, this worked. Let's give it a try. Why not? I kind of like that, though. Like, the whole process of just coming up with something and then going, will this work? Will it not? And then actually making it, and then testing it. And then there's the whole thing of like, okay, it might work, but like in practice, in like a real situation, does it, you know, is it viable? That's a whole other thing. It's all good and well it flies, but if it don't suit like actually being used, gonna have a bit of a hard time with that one, you know? Does that make sense? Hopefully it makes sense. I'm having a brain fart. Why am I having so much of a brain fart? I'm just having a massive brain fart. What do I want to do? Let me have a think. I think we'll go with that one. Yeah. Yeah, no, I could see that. Yeah, no, that makes sense. No, that makes 100% sense. Yep, 100%. Right, it's gonna be a while before we can fly over there. Just bear with, guys. Hey, Brian, welcome on in. I'm just gonna chill and we're gonna get over there. Hopefully. The old, Batman plans. See what we can do.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Well, if it's the one I'm thinking of, Neon, as I said, there's so many vehicles. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I'm gonna Google it in a second and just double check it is the one I'm thinking of. If that makes sense. There's so many with weird stuff on them. I mean, there's quite a few vehicles where it's like a vehicle like stuck to a vehicle under, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, oh, which one of these is it kind of thing. It's an American trait here. I might not have it unlocked. Give me a minute though. When we get out of match, I'll have a mooch and see if I can find it. It's gonna take me a while to get over that, although we're nearly there. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, they're gonna come for me. Nah! Feck! I should have gone up. Should have gone up. I was being lazy. I should have gone up. Oh well. Crap happens. Oh, what do I want to use next? I guess we'll go for a fighter again. Abandon the bomber plan. I need to get ground targets, cause special task. I can't even remember what my main task is. I should have checked that. That was stupid. Yeah, maybe should have checked that. Let's go with that for now. Let's go with this for now. Thank you for the follow, Haunted. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. BMP. I don't have it. I don't think I have any experience of coming up against it, a beast. Sorry, mate. Got no Scooby-Doos on that one. Sorry. Sorry, I don't think I've dealt with that at all. Sorry. I don't recall that one. What's the VR on it? Do you know off the top of your head? Oh, it's 10-7. Yeah, I definitely haven't been coming up against that then. Yeah, definitely haven't. Yeah, definitely haven't been dealing with that then. Yeah, I tend to be sticking around the 6-ish mark most at the moment. Because that's a recent one, right? It's a new one. Wasn't it added in the last patch? Or my brain farting. Sorry, they add so many vehicles, it's hard to keep track. It's very, very hard to keep track. Ah! Piss. Let's go. Oh, this guy's gonna. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, there's 3 of them on me. Nah, ripperoonie. Right, we're fine. We're fine. Sorry, I need to get my brain in gear. Brain is brain farting. That's much as sure. How far off am I on my task? Hang on. Oh, I've got top 3 for that. I mean, that's not impossible. I can do that if I'm not being, like, lazy with it. Okay. Might swap it out. We'll see if it gives me one that isn't grindy. Thanks for Entity Rush, by the way, Synod. I hope you're doing well. Sorry I'm, like, brain fartus maximuses today. We're just having one of those chill days. Just so people know what the plan is, by the way, today. I mentioned it earlier, but for those that weren't here for that. So, yeah, obviously War Thunder. If you guys want to play, just let me know. Usual rules apply. But yeah, War Thunder, and then later we're gonna go back on Neverwinter Nights 2, the remastered version. We will carry on our Ranger Derp run. We were fighting the orcs last time, and we were solving the conflict they had with the humans. More of the old Scooby-Doo mystery and all that. But anyway, so yeah, we'll do some more of that later. And then to wrap up the end of today, I've been sent a game called Ancient Farm. Ancient Farm is a game that's being released in the not too distant future. So we're going to get a sneaky peeky at it, which would be nice. But basically, you're in ancient Egypt. And you are using traditional farming techniques to build a farm. So, we will learn about what those techniques are, how to implement them, yada yada. And then, you know, hopefully we'll be able to look at the River Nile while we're doing it. Build our little farming business, you know? Make it all good. So yeah, the devs very kindly sent that my way. So we'll have a go at it. We'll see if I'm any good at it. I do play a lot of farming games. I know a little bit about farming, so hopefully I can take some of what I know and we can use it. But obviously we ain't gonna have tractors, because they didn't exist back then. It's gonna be a lot more rudimentary, to say the least. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that affects how we're gonna approach things. Right, are we all good? Yep, we're all good. Okay, let me cue us. Right, so I need to attack bombers. And I gotta keep chipping away at this. Yep, you're in. You're good. You're good. Hey, Divine. How you doing? Hey, Zeb. Oh, hang on. Where's that vehicle? Hang on, before we queue. What was that vehicle again with the odd edges again? Where's the UFOE one? I want to find it. FA18E. That's the C. Where's the E? Oh, that one. Yeah, it's got that weird bulge, isn't it? And then... yeah, the slant back on that. I like the decals on it. Decals are cool. Sorry, a random side tangent. Anyway, sorry. I'll cue us now. Now we're done with silly distraction shenanigans. Sounds about that. Just charming, silly as usual. Right. Let's see if it'll give us some match. It should do. Yeah, they are a bit wide and bulgy. I will definitely agree with you on that one. But hey, look, if they stick it in a wind tunnel, it works. I mean, I ain't gonna complain. It is a bit weird, though. I would 100% concur with that one. It is odd, but sometimes odd things work, so, you know. If it works, it works. I'm not a physics person, so I can't explain it, but if it helps it stay up in the air and it's functional, you know, fair enough. This is why you don't let me make a plane, because I'd have no clue. It's going to turn into Kerbal Space Program all over again, and we don't want that. I am absolute hell on earth on Kerbal. We do need to do a Kerbal run at some point. Probably not going to play the second one, because I've heard it's not very good. Although, apparently a new dev team's picked up doing Kerbal too, so we'll have to see if they can actually fix it. Yeah, I do drink tea. I'm drinking coffee at the moment. But yeah, I mostly drink tea. Coffee makes me a bit wired and crazy. It was stopped, it was, but my understanding is a new team is picking it up. That's what I saw advertised somewhere. Maybe that plan got cancelled? I don't know, but hang on. Let me see if I can find it. Program. Did the new studio abandon it as well? Right, so Google seems to believe Intercept took it over, then there was issues, then the IP and assets were sold off. And maybe potentially under new management is what it's currently listed as. So, okay, we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, Kerbal 1 was amazing. That's why I'm gonna play it. We'll have a session on Kerbal at some point. I can't be sure when, but we're definitely gonna do that. I am terrible at that game, though, I warn you. There will be a lot of no longer existing Kerbals. A lot of them got yeeted into mountains when I last played. So... it happens. But yeah, I do love it. I think the closest I got... Well, I say closest. The furthest I got was... I made it to the moon. And I was trying to orbit the moon. That was the furthest I got. But that was really hard for me. As I say, I'm not an engineering person. So, I love it in theory, but in practice, I'm just like an engineer's worst nightmare. So, yeah, I just walk around with them, you know, yeah, things go very, very wrong. But, yeah, no, we had a good laugh with that kind of stuff back in the day, but I never got to stream it, so I'd love to stream Kerbal. If I do name you guys as my Kerbals, though, please be prepared for being squashed, because I think most of you will not, like, necessarily last more than one space mission. You have been warned. So, yeah. We'll see. We can see what we can do. If I can get off the platform and into the atmosphere, that's always a good start. That in itself is a victory. We'll see how we can do with it. Hey Bean, how are you? So yeah, we'll see. We'll give it a go at some point. Yeah, Kerbal 1 was great. I really wanted Kerbal 2 to be good, but yeah. I'm glad I didn't buy it in some regards, but I might pick it up before. Can you still buy it? Actually, that's a good point, because you know what it's like when things get sold off. Hang on. Kerbal. Oh, you can still... Oh, it's $44.99. Okay. It's a lot. Okay, so you can still buy it at the moment. Something. Bomb Struggle... Yeah, just doing dailies. I'll tell you what was a really interesting one. Do you guys know the board game Paranoia? I don't know if you guys know that game. Anyway, I love the board game, tabletop game, whatever you want to do. I can't be bothered being. Anyway, that tabletop game, very, very good. Highly recommend. Anyway, there was a video game for Paranoia. Anyway, that ended up getting withdrawn and removed from the store for legal reasons. There was a whole hoo-ha shenanigan over that. Anyway, it sneakily went out onto the store. I think it was last year or the year before. Can't remember exactly. I think it might have been 2024. Anyway, I ended up with a copy of it and played it. It's kind of mid, I'll be honest. They captured some essence of the tabletop game. They didn't completely manage it, you know. But they did an okay job. Anyway, that was a whole hoo-ha. But yeah, that magically just reappeared on the store after like 2 or 3 years of legal crap, so... It's a bit of an odd and weirdly specific one, but that made a reappearance, so... I mean, I was glad I got to finally play it. But yeah, I genuinely thought we were never gonna get that one back, honestly. Because, that one was a massive hoo-ha that went down on that one. It was really not good. But yeah, that all got settled out, apparently. So, yeah, so we do have it now on Steam. You can now get it. But yeah, they just put it out with, like, no advertising. So, it was only because it was on my wish list I got notified. No worries, Bean. That's all good. You have a lovely one. You stay safe. Take it easy. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Hopefully it always goes well. Hey, David. How you doing? Hey, Colin. Yeah, thank you, Bean. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just pootling at the moment. I'm just gonna try and get stuff done. We're getting there. We are slowly getting there. I need to take enemy bombers out. It looks like they've got a ton of strikes out at the moment. Let's have a look. They've got a bomber there. I don't see any others. Yeah, it's at 217. We're gonna go for him. Hi, Experience. How are you? Alright, let's see what we can do. Get stuck in there. That 262 and that BF-109 might cause me problems. I'm hoping they don't, but they probably will. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Ah, someone else got it. Fuck. You can make a request, doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna do it. But feel free to ask. You can ask. Don't mind you asking. Ah, I missed out on that bomber. Right. Let's go with the F4. They don't have any more out, do they? No, it's all strikes. Backflip? I mean, I can do it. It ain't gonna do squat, but enjoy. There you go. Right. Let's go... over somewhere. They've not got out what I want, so we're just gonna have to focus on taking stuff out, I think. We're not. Oh, no, they've got another 217. Where is that 217? Where is that 217? I need to find it. Where is it? I can't see it. Ah, it's here somewhere and I can't see it. It's really annoying. It's down on the left, is it? Hang on. That's a couple of LA7s. Hang on, I got people trying to take me out. Ah, feck. Okay, hang on, we're gonna have to respawn. It's annoying, it is what it is though. I need to get my view range up on my pilot. This looks like this one, there's one. Except I've now lost it, although it's back. Cloud cover. Right. Right, we're gonna go head over to it. I only need 10. It's not like I need a massive amount, just obviously this match. Nobody wants to play them for some reason. So, I'm gonna bide my time a bit. We need to climb a bit as well, because this guy, yeah, this guy's gonna go up as well. Let's see what we can do. Hey, Terrence. Hey, Koozie. This guy's gonna know I'm telegraphing for him. So, I'm expecting him to try and avoid me. Mobile? I'm not playing on mobile. No, I'm playing on PC. I am playing the PC version of the game. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Terrence. I'm doing alright. Hey, player. Can you download it on mobile? The phone does exist on mobile. The game, sorry, exists on mobile phone. It is a separate game, though. You will not be able to play with the PC and the console players. And it also plays slightly differently. Fuck that one up. Yeah, I've heard it's very good, Koozie. I don't personally have it, but I have heard it's very good. Yeah, the mobile version of the game is completely separate. There is things that are a bit different on it as well. Like, you've got access to submarines on there, for example. And there's a couple of other things that play a little different. But yeah, you cannot cross-play with a PC or a console player if you play mobile. If you play mobile version of this, you are stuck with the mobile players only. I don't know what the spec requirements for it are for mobile. But if you look on the App Store, it hopefully will tell you. Alright, ready up, guys. Sorry, I whiffed that match. I messed that one up really bad. It is what it is, though. Things happen. Wolfie, thank you for liking my tweet, by the way. Appreciate it. Just seen that pop up. Mirage. I believe the Mirage is still good. I believe the Rafale is better than it, though, apparently. The F-18. I have an F-18. I don't know if it's the Hornet one. I cannot remember. Honestly, though, just... I think you can test drive a lot of stuff. I would say start with that if you can. Yeah, no, that's fine, Tem. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. You know, you can come and go as you please. It's not a problem. Right, I'm gonna queue us. Yeah, I just want to try and get this done. That's nearly done, so that will trigger 3 fronts to be finished. Pushing that on would be nice, because I need more of these done. I've got 9 available for purchase. 5 completed, so... I need to try and get at least 15 done. Which is going to be a bit of a push before end of jam. I need to get my budding gear. I've been kind of lax with it recently. But I want to get... There's a vehicle in the shop. Yeah, is that Chinese tank? Or is it Japanese? I think it's a Japanese one. Yeah, it looks like it's a Japanese one. Yeah, just another vehicle to flush out my vehicle stats. So, but you need the medals. It's all good and well having the BP, but you need the medals. If you don't have the medals, you get screwed. You're right, Tarsel. How you doing? You reckon you're gonna get it soon? Well, congratulations. I wish you all the best with that last bit of the grind. You'll get there. Take your time. You'll be fine. Is it me or is there not many on today for this BR? It might just be me. I don't know. Also, as well, we have got a bit of a mixed bag queuing. The holiday box is still on. Ah, they're the paid ones. Ah, okay. Not going for those. I got a most play realistic. Debatable. I don't know what the exact spread is. There's a lot of people in the EU playing tier 1 currently. I don't know what the exact split is for players. I mean, it's 2 PM my time, so most of Europe is still working. A lot of the people in the States are presumably going to work as we speak, so it's not the most ideal time of day, really, to be queuing. It tends to pick up around about 4 PM my time. But, yeah, I mean, with it being January, you know, some people might still be over at family. Some people are going back to work, you know, so that might be impacting queues. But yeah, we also have a bit of a mixed bag in here. No. It'll be fine, though. There you go. I do think more people normally play arcade than what's currently queuing, though. It does seem a little lower than normal, at least to me, anyway. It is what it is. We just gotta work with what we got. So... we will be fine, though. I'm gonna try and jump a load of this. And we'll see where it takes us. Right, as far as the split goes today, by the way, guys, I do want to make sure that we've got time on Ancient Farm. Because it might take a little bit of time for us to kind of get settled into that. I need to finish around 7-ish, so if we jump on... if we jump on that around 5 o'clock-ish, and then what I'm thinking is about maybe play another hour of this, and then I've got a couple of hours to do the next section of Neverwinter. I believe we got sent on an assassination mission. I'm pretty sure that's what the dude was trying to get us to do. Because we just wrapped up dealing with the... There was a envoy that we found who'd been abducted by the orcs. And we were dealing with the, humans and orcs having a conflict in the mountains. So we resolved all of that. So yeah, I think we're back to trying to, yeah, go do that assassination that we've been asked to do. I'm not too great about, but I have to befriend that faction or I'm not going to be able to get into the city. That's what we need to do. So, we've kind of picked a weird group to ally with. But we'll get into that in a little bit. I don't know if the other path, working with the guards, would have been easier. I really don't know. But we're committed to what we've gone down. So my character's made her choices. So we're gonna keep doing it. We're just gonna go with the flow on it. I don't know if we're ever gonna hit Arcane Ranger. But we'll try. I think the prestige level's like level 20 or something, or level 30, so... might take a while, but we'll try and get there. I need to get the rogue, though, out of the pub. But there's that encounter that happens every time I go into the pub, so... that one's slightly annoying. We might get wrapped into trying to do that initially. We'll see, though. Hey, Apple. How you doing? But yeah, we'll deal with that in a little bit, guys. As I say, we're gonna get warthunder shenanigans done first. And then, yeah, we'll try and get our little assassination thing dealt with on Neverwinter. I don't know how much setup we're gonna do. I presume we're just gonna walk right in there with the rogue and try and do it, but... I don't know. I really don't know. We're gonna have to kind of wing it a little bit, I suspect. But yeah, that's a problem for like an hour's time when we actually get on it and have a look. Great. One crew member survived. Brilliant. Ripperoni pepperoni! Right, I'm gonna just wait for this reload. Shouldn't take long. Come on! We're gonna throw this around and have another go at it. There's not many targets left, so might have to swap the fighters in a second, and then we'll see if the enemy's got a bomber knocking around that I can go for. Don't think there's going to be any. I'm the only mad person playing bombers right now. P63. Right. Okay. Okay. I mean, I got 10 targets. That's not too bad. Yeah, no, they're all in fire. Oh, there's one bomber. Okay. There's a B-17. It's probably going to be gone by the time I get to it. Although there's a P8, but that's one's really high up. Probably not going to get to it, but we will make some effort and try. That P51 might come back in, but I'm hope. No. Dang it, he did enough for it to go. Okay. Let's keep climbing. That one's gone as well. Rip. Ripperoni, pepperoni. Okay. Hi, Eel. How you doing? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get this. Hey, Ralph. How's you? You alright? It's one of those, like, typical luck type situations. Need to get bombers. Nobody's spawning in them, and when they do, they're all getting smushed. Which is, yeah, a bit annoying, to say the least. I'm not gonna bother going for those ones, because they're all too low. I'm gonna have to lose too much height to chase them. I will, however, go for this 51, because he's telegraphing for me. Alright, well that's that one gone. I'm gonna lose this engine in a second. Shouldn't really descend because I'm just fueling the fire currently. No, can't make that. Can't make that. No, we're gonna have to abandon that. That's an abandon. We'll go get another one. It was just too much damage for me able to turn around and do anything there. Right, let's go again. Please spawn a bomber. Oh, there's a PB now. There is a PB. It is miles away, but there is a PB. I might be able to get to that. I am miles away, though. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. See what we can do. Hey, Fion, welcome back. You okay? You doing alright? Yeah, we're just stalking around. We're gonna have like another hour on this, then we're gonna go play Neverwinter. Go do the assassination mission. I hope I don't mess it up, but I have a horrible feeling I probably am going to mess it up. Which one's that one? I need to look that up. There is a lot of boat games. I lose the plot. I lose track. That's not the one by the company that cannot be named, is it? I've got a horrible feeling it probably is, based on the name. What is that? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, good. Oh, good, oh, good. Oh, it's like galleons and stuff.
Let's keep the pressure on.
Oh,
Is close.
I might need to play this. Sarah Interact. I recognize that. Why do I recognize that name? Oh, I'm adding that to library. Hang on, there's a load of my friends that have played this. Oh, Goblin's been playing it. Okay, I might download that and we can stream it. It's getting really positive reviews apparently.
Attack the enemy.
I'm down for giving that one a try. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, sorry, just I know that the one who cannot be named is doing something at the moment, but I obviously won't be touching that for obvious reasons. So, yeah. Right. Let's see what we can do. Oh, okay, Fionn. Right. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, the bomber thing is... You know what? I'm gonna change this on the off chance we can get something better. First strike. That's tempting, because I can't do it. Oh, no, don't give me this shit. No! Win 6 battles. Okay, that might be doable. If it doesn't get completely donutted. It might be a case of me doing some of it on stream and I do a little bit tonight. We'll see, we'll see. I'm gonna keep trying to get that done though. We'll see how things go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that definitely won't help. Alright, ready up, guys. Somebody else jumped, but that's fine. People need to go, they need to go. That's absolutely fine. Was it 10 that had to bounce? I think it was 10 that bounced. Thanks for playing, 10. Right, let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, I'll have to let you. I'll give you a shout if I play Theon, because I'd be down for like hanging out and playing if you are. Hey, Holy. How you doing? You alright? Welcome back, Kyle. Thing is, I'm so wrapped up in Uma Musume at the moment. I don't have much time for anything else really. If I'm off stream, like, it's the one thing I can play like 10 minutes of and then just drop it and go do IRL stuff, that kind of thing. So I'm quite enjoying it for that. Whereas, like, you know, like things like War Thunder, you're sat and you're stuck in a battle for like 15 minutes, half an hour, whatever. Uma, it's like, oh, the chips need to be put in for dinner. I can go do that, come back, it's paused, it's still just sat there. You know what I mean? I like the fact that I can flexibly, you know, come back and forward to it, you know? Held over stream. Yeah, I need to reinstall that. Everybody's been telling me they've changed a lot with it. So, yeah. I need to get back on it. It's been a while. The other thing I want to get back on as well is Outlast Trials. Because, me and one of my friends were doing it for horror specials. And I've been getting adverts for the new content that they've added. I really want to try it. It looks good. It looks really, really good. I need to try and get hold of my friend about that one and see if he's, got the time to come and, you know, have a go at it with me. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of thing I don't really want to play with randoms. Thank you for the heart, Holy. That's very kind of you. Sorry I didn't clock that for a few seconds. I was just tabbed looking at stuff on Steam for a second. Thank you, Kyle. Welcome back, Chase. You guys alright? Yeah, I'm okay, Holy. How about you? You doing okay? Fluffy hugs, everyone. I hope you're all doing good. We're just gonna cram a bit more War Thunder time in, and then we're gonna go on Neverwinter, alright? Thank you for the likes. Helps out a lot. Satisfactory. Oh, dude, I need to do some more Satisfactory. That's another one. I was getting really into it. I hadn't got very far with it, but I was really enjoying it. Hey, thank you, Kyle. Most kind of you. Most kind. Sitting in the cold. What? Dude, I feel you about the cold, dude. How cold's it been getting for you? It's been freezing my butt off levels of cold here. I don't know about you. My poor little feet, right? I've had 2 layers of socks on and my feet are still getting cold. And I've put like 3 extra layer blankets on my bed. I had to start using hot water balls because, again, I got like Raynaud's and lupus-y type problems, so my feet and my hands get horribly cold. But yeah, I'm struggling to warm up. In all fairness, my mum keeps the heating off 99% of the time, so that doesn't help, but it is what it is. But, yeah, I'm trying to stay warm. I'm sat in my dressing gown at the moment. I know it's stupid, but I'm like, hey, if it works, you know? So... yeah, listen. It's not like Ark where you have a Dimetrodon to keep things warm. Although that would be funny. I don't think me having a hissy lizard in the corner would be good. I assume that's Fahrenheit, right? My brain works in centigrade, so... yeah, your lizard enclosure keeps things warm. That sounds like a good idea, honestly. It sounds really nice. Hi, Ozzy. How you doing? See, one of my computers is a bit OP with cooling itself, which doesn't help. So, yeah. I'm sat in a cold room with no heating, and yeah, my computer is kind of too good at cooling itself. It actually cools my other computer. That's how efficient it is. My other computer runs hotter than my more up-to-date rig, which is kind of daft, but yeah, you're Fahrenheit. Yeah, my brain. I was always taught in centigrade, so my brain doesn't really work. I think the rule of thumb is in like half at -23 or something. I can't remember the rule. I know it's like one of those ones where it's not uniform, but it at least gives you a rough idea. There's some like rule of thumb for working it out. I can't remember. Yeah, co-op satisfactory would be good. My partner plays a lot of it. Him and the guys have got a session. Yeah, I didn't really join him in because I just got so lost. But I play on my own, but yeah, I wanna do mine because I wanna go like crazy with the conveyor belt spaghetti because I love doing that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean it's mostly single digits in the weather at the moment. We've had minus though. Oh, yeah, no, ignore that, Fion. It's broken. Yeah, it's a known issue. Ignore it. If you've got the community rank, you're allowed to post. It's been broken for ages. Yeah, sorry. It sent me a thing in the list thing. Yeah, ignore that. It's broken. It's supposed to be for people that don't have the rank, but yeah, it's a known issue. You can post in there. You will not get slapped by it. Do not worry. It will message you, but just ignore it. It's supposed to slap and tell off the scammers, basically, but it's, for some reason, not understanding the community ranks at the moment. It's been broken for a while. So yeah, Fion, you have my full permission to post in there. Ignore the bot. It's being stupid. It is being a dum-dum. Hang on a second. I don't know how you've managed this, but you've got the blacklist rank somehow. How the f have you managed that? Hang on. Okay, your ranks are all fucked. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Let me have a look. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, you don't have certain permissions. Hang on. Your ranks are all screwed. Give me a second. That's the other bot that's done that. Hang on. That one is supposed to ban people. But it's not supposed to interfere with that. You don't have the community rank. Let me sort that out. Your community rank was missing. That's why the second one has just gone after you. Let me sort this out. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Did he delete it or did you delete it? Hang on, where are you? Let me find you. I'm so sorry, dude. Oh, you did. Okay, try posting it again now. I've got it covered. I'm watching the logs channel. I'll see what it does. I can fix it, don't worry. Hey, Savasi? I don't know how to pronounce that. Hi, welcome on in. Jeff, thanks for entering T-Rush. Sorry, we're just dealing with a technical issue. Right, okay, I think it's gonna leave you alone now. I think because it stuffed up and didn't have a certain rank on you, the second one came after you. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Chase. Just bear with a second, because I'm multitasking badly at the moment. There is no ground targets left. Great. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to go around. Right, I think it's left you alone, Theon. I think you're okay now. The second one is normally fine. It's the first one that's got the bug and the issue. That's the gnome one, but it doesn't do anything, if that makes sense. It's just there to alert the mods more than anything else, if that makes sense. But yeah, I need to fix why it's being a dum-dum. I need to sort that out. It's been on my list for a while. I think that bug's been there for like a year and a half, and I just haven't got around to sorting it. I will sort it though, don't worry. It's just, you know, life has gotten in the way kind of thing. But, yeah, I keep messaging people saying, please ignore the bot, it's fine. Because it keeps, yeah, it keeps sending written warnings to people. I need to just sort it out. It'll be fine, though. I'll say we'll get round to it. But anyway, you should be sorted now. It looks like it's not being a pain in the chuff now, so you should be alright. Hey, guten Tag. How you doing, King? You alright?
The airfield is ours.
You can, Aaron. But have you played before? I think you have. If you haven't before, I will need to get you. Is Brady your username, Sand? You haven't played with us before, have you? You need to know lobby rules before you can join. You must know lobby rules before you can join. Happy to go through them. They're pretty simple.
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Don't know what that means, dude. Sorry. You must know lobby rules before you can participate. Sorry, I'm just double checking something right now. We're good on that. Ugh. Hey, realistic? I'm not playing realistic. I'm playing arcade. Yes, there are rules. Yes, there are rules, Sandemus. Anyway, I will go through them. Oh, your user is Sassus, right? Well, that's fine. But let's say, listen for the rules first. So for everybody, there's like 3 or 4 of you inquiring. So very, very simple. Don't throw, don't break, TOS, don't AFK in the middle of matches. Right? Pretty straightforward. If you're on console, you must enable crossplay on the console and the client. Make sure that's correct or you won't be able to join. All players must be able to accept invites from non-friends. This is non-negotiable. It is a requirement. Make sure that setting is correct. I cannot guarantee space on my friends list. So we have a flat rule for everybody to keep it fair. Lobby spots are first come, first served. In order to participate, you must confirm that you understand the rules if it's your first time playing. You must be physically logged into the game and ready to go. Your settings must be correct, and you must have a BR compliance set ready for the lobby. So, the current session that we're doing is 5.7 and under Air Arcade. Now, what we mean by a BR compliant set is you have to be on or under the BR limit. No averages. Every single individual vehicle must be on or under the limit. No exceptions. So, I recommend setting to the mode that we're planning to play, then build your set. This will avoid BR discrepancies. If you bring a BR discrepant set in, you will get yeeted. No exceptions. Okay? So make sure that you check and have your set ready. Once your set is ready and all the settings and shit is done, then you can say in chat, hey, I'd like to play, my in-game name is such and such. And if it's your first time playing, say, confirm that you understand the rules. At that point, you are then queued. It's first come, first served. Please make sure when you provide your in-game name that the spelling and all the capitalization is correct. Otherwise, I will not be able to find you. Please do not give me console usernames. Please make sure it is the in-game name as shown in-game at the top of your screen in the client. Again, otherwise I will not be able to find you. So yeah, that's how it works. If anyone has any questions for those that want to play, please ask now. But yeah, those that understand, have a set ready to go, and have your settings sorted, please list your names in chat, and I will then put you in the queue. We don't hang around between lobbies waiting for people, so please make sure you're actually ready. Alright? If we get a build-up of people, I will put people into the queue. And I will call in-game names when we have a spot. Now, we have less than an hour. It's actually going to be closer to half an hour. So there's going to be only one squad's worth of space, okay? Normally Holy, but people can rename. So, it's not always. So yeah, if anybody wants to join, you're only going to get a match or two, but I need to know now. Yep, no worries, Chase. Have a good one. You stay safe. Were you currently in lobby, Chase? You were the Hulk account, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, okay, I need to remove you from lobby then. That's fine. Again, you haven't followed the rules, Sanimus. You need to confirm that you understand the rules and confirm that your settings are correct. You haven't done that yet, so I am not queuing you. You need to follow the relevant steps. Once you've done that... Right, perfect. You've done it now. Cool. I will now bring you in. Sorry for being pedantic on it, but we standardize things for a reason. Because if you can't follow basic instructions, you probably shouldn't be playing multiplayer lobbies. Is kind of the way we run it. If that makes sense. Right. You have an invite. Right, Aaron, if you want to play, I'm waiting on a confirmation and an in-game username. Likewise, Holy, if you want to play, have your sets and settings done. Yeah, you won't be playing 10 here, sorry. It's 5.7 and under right now. The other thing I do recommend, if you're someone that gets your sets locked out, you're at work? Okay, sorry, you were inquiring about the lobby rules, so I assumed you wanted to play now, but that's fine. You can play another time. It's all good. Aaron, did you still want to play? I need you to answer now. Thanks for the follow, Mode. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing alright. Right, ready up, guys, and then we'll go. But yeah, Aaron, I need a reply ASAP or you're gonna miss out. Your set's fine, Kyle. That one, Sassus, is fine. No, you were just curious? No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. No, that's no problem at all. It's no problem at all. Yeah, I mean, I like to keep mine straightforward and simple. I like to keep it simple, but we do just make sure it's outlined to keep things smooth. Sand, please, ready up. Sivas, you need to follow the rules. You haven't done it yet. Confirmation that you're ready to go, settings are correct, etc., and then provide your in-game name. You've not done any of those yet. The redeemable tends to be just for tracking. I'll refund that for you in a second, but yeah, you need to follow the relevant steps so you can't join. Yeah, you've got all your crossplay, and that's good, Holy, that's good. Right, Kyle, ready up, please? Savas, if you want in, as I say, in-game name, please, and a confirmation. Kyle, are you there? Oh, you've readied up. Right, we're gonna go. You're just watching? Okay, well, don't use the lobby redeemable if you don't intend to actually do it. Please don't do that. Because you're then clogging up the queue, which is not terribly polite. Right. I've done that. Your best is... That's fine. You can bring under, just not over. That's the way it works here. It's a cap and under system. So that's fine. You can bring under, just bear in mind you will be up-tiered. Ah, dang it. I need to grab my rewards. We'll do it after this match. There's a little patch there. Let's try and do this. Yeah, no worries. Good luck with your top tier stuff mode. Aaron, I'm still waiting on you, mate. It'll be the last chance to get in for a match. So if you want in, I need in-game name. I have not seen a message from you with it. So at the moment, I can't queue you. Hey, Caracal, how you doing? Right, let's see what we can do. I'm hoping they don't YOLO for me, but they might. They may very well try it. So we're gonna have to see. Hey, Clip, how you doing? You alright? Yes, I understand how the game works, Sidivi. Doing well? Good, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. The flight's going alright. We're just doing dailies. We are just doing dailies presently. At the moment, my special is for taking out ground targets with a bomber. And then we've got another one for winning matches. But that one's not been going so well, unfortunately. So, we're just, yeah, trying to make the most of it as we can. But yeah, all in all, not too bad. Got a challenge done. Yes, yeah, I'm playing the American set. Yeah, I've done, across a couple of days, we've done the one where you got a 10k score in boats, tanks, and planes. We've done that. We finished up the air today. Done an easy task. We've got medium and special on. Special I'm having some progress on, but yeah, medium is not being terribly cooperative today. I have had to cycle it a couple of times. Hey Grim, how you doing? You're alright. Hope all is well with you. But yeah, we're getting there. I'm just behind on specials really because I need 15 for it. But no, that's fine, Sanimus. You do whatever. That's all good by me. Mainly ground. Yeah, see, ground is where I'm weak. I really struggle with ground. I did play it yesterday though. We had some fun with it. Played a bit more of the Germany low tier 3s. Did okay. I need to carry on with playing my Swedish tier 1s though. I am slowly leveling them up, but it's taking a while. I just need more time and practice. It's not a mode that naturally fits me, so... Thanks for the follow as well, by the way, Caracal. Appreciate it. Waking up? Yeah, no, fair enough. I hope the lessons for the person went well, Grim. Hopefully it all went well. I feel you on the late night though. I was sat trying to get stuff done. My PC was tied up for like 3 hours yesterday rendering, so... And then my secondary rig was tied up overnight as well. So I was stuck in a situation where I was like, I could do some light admin, but I couldn't do much else for most of last night. So I ended up doing stuff around the house. Just a tad limiting, but it is what it is.
Now we've got to hold it.
Oh, they achieved? Oh, that's good. That's good. That's nice. It's good when people, you know, figure stuff out and do all right. You got 13 in Jazz, but you don't really play out. No, that's fair enough. Oh, there is a thing, by the way. I don't know if you know about it, guys, where if you play tanks, you can actually allocate your score to helicopters. So if you want to unlock helicopters, you can do that. Sadly, you can't reallocate planes progress to helicopters. At least not that I'm aware of, anyway. But that is the thing, if you want to try and unlock some helicopters. Helicopters are a bit niche. But it is there. It is a thing for the people that want to do it. Hi, Duke. How you doing? So, yeah, so that's the thing. But, yeah, my planes, I do know around the planes. The tanks is gonna take me forever, though. Hey, high five, Grim. Yeah, I would potentially. It's one of those things. Just one of those things. Yeah, with Germany ground, I've got to the Leopard. I got points in Mouse. I need to finish researching that. I will get to it eventually, but the thing is, I can't play realistic. I really, really struggle with it. Tanks realistic is just rough for me. So I am learning, but I've gone back to basics with it. Arcade I feel semi-comfortable on, but yeah, realistic is a bit rough for me, especially at long distance in open ground. That's where I struggle the most. So I'm trying to learn, but it's a slow process for me. I don't play that mode much. And when I do, it's one where I have to really focus and doesn't come as natural to me. Yeah, that's part of my issue as well, Caracal. I am terrible at spotting tanks. I majorly struggle with spotting. Give me boats or planes. I'll spot stuff on the horizon, no issue, but tanks, no chance. It's rough, dude. It's so rough. So, yeah, that's something I don't really have any affinity for. It's something I need to learn. It's a skill.
We're ahead of the enemy.
I also really ought to be spotting more and doing stuff, you know. That would also help in tanks, but again, that's the thing I need to get out of bad habits with. Because spotting in arcade is just not really a thing. I mean, you can, but it doesn't really do much because everybody's like perma-tagged, so it's just one of those things. Yeah, the early Brit tree, yeah, for tanks is rough, definitely. I really love the planes. Bombers in arcade, yeah, sorry, I play arcade a lot. I want to play multiple vehicles, that's the main reason. But I'm playing a mix of vehicles. If it's not spaded, it's getting played. That's the way it works here. I'm collecting everything and fully upgrading it. I'm slowly getting there. Also trying to do my BP dailies. So, we got a challenge done today. But, yeah, I got 1,000,001 things I need to do. But we'll get there. We'll get there slowly. Yeah, the pacing for tanks is very different. You can play all your vehicles in sim. No, you still can only play one per match. In airplanes, it's one vehicle fielded in realistic and it's one vehicle fielded in sim. There's nothing to stop you from playing a vehicle and then changing into another one the next match, but I personally do not like that. I also cannot play sim, unfortunately. I get motion sick because of being locked to the cockpit. Untrue? Okay, well you can play okay, well I've got to be a correction then. Fair enough, but I can't play sim because of motion sickness regardless, so that won't help me. Yeah, sorry, Grim. As I say, okay, I was wrong about the lineup thing with sim, but yeah, I still can't play it because of motion sickness, so sorry. That was me having incorrect info. In realistic, you're definitely locked to one vehicle per match, though. But yeah, I can't play sim. Congrats to those that can, but I cannot. As I say, I get motion sick. So it's not even an option for me. I can play simulator flight games in the cockpit, provided it's just commercial passenger jets. If it's anything involving dogfighting or jet warfare, that's I can't do it. It just makes me throw chunks. So it's really frustrating because the only other games that give me motion sickness, as I mentioned earlier today, is top-down driving games. I can play driving games, but yeah, top-down driving games just does my head in. Oh, if you play Sea of Thieves, you get motion. Ah, okay, Grim, that's unfortunate. See, Sea of Thieves is fine for me. Realistic has the full light. No, it doesn't. You can only feel one in realistic. Grim, correct me if I'm wrong. Feel the points, the spawn points is tanks. That's not a planes thing. Unless I've misunderstood, but yeah. Yeah, realistic ground you can get more, yeah, but they're saying planes. As far as I'm aware, that's incorrect.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Yeah, air is one life only. There you go, yeah. Anyway, regardless, I want to play lots of vehicles all in one match. So, I'm gonna play arcade. So. Ships, I know, is locked to 3 spawns regardless. Yeah, in air it's just one plane, exactly. Yeah, tanks you can do 3 spawns. But you need the spawn points. No, hang on, it's 3 spawns, isn't it, for arcade? And then it's multiple spawns, isn't it, for realistic, but you need the spawn points. I can't remember what the limit is on it. Anyway, regardless, whatever. It's all fucking different. It gets bloody confusing. Oh, you didn't know we were talking about air? Yeah, see, that's where people are getting it crosswise. Yeah, don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, some people are talking tanks in chat. Some people are talking planes.
Well done.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, for me, like I say, my priority in game is just getting all the upgrades. Every vehicle unlocked, fully upgraded. That's the goal. I don't care how long it takes me, but that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, no, that's all good, Caracal. So I normally stream about 7 hours a day. 7 to 8 hours. So I will be online. It's currently 20 past 2 in the afternoon for me. So there's gonna be about another 4.5 hours or so, roughly. Actually, a little bit less than that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but actually 3.5. Yeah. Anyway, roughly in that ballpark. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be around, but I will be swapping game. I've got some Neverwinter Nights 2 planned for today, and I've also got Ancient Farm, which is an indie game, not yet released, so we're getting a sneaky preview of it. The dev sent it to me. But where we will be building a farm in ancient Egypt using traditional farming techniques. So that's what we're going to round out the last couple of hours of today's stream with. I won't be live on Wednesday because I've got personal stuff to deal with. But Thursday and Friday I will be live. There is a full breakdown of my schedule in my Discord. So if you ever need that, Linktree in the bio is the place to find it. But yeah, that gives a full breakdown. There's also optional opt-in ranks within the Discord as well, if you want to get alerts for schedule changes. There's also alerts in there for every time I go live as well. So if you want to get booped on Discord when I'm live, that is something you can opt into. Everything in my Discord is opt-in. You're not automatically enrolled, and we never use that everyone and all that crap, because I know how fucking irritating that shit is, so we don't do that. my server is strictly opt-in for everything. So you will need to right-click and opt-in if you want to get booped about anything in channels. But as I say, it's done, so it's your choice and you've got full control. No, that's all good, Kyle. Thank you for playing. Yeah, you should see mine. I've got hundreds on mine. Hi, Aviation. Can you join? I mean, in theory, you can. Have you been in lobby before? I have a feeling you have. I'm gonna be swapping games soon, so if you want in, now's really the last chance to do so. No, it's all good, Kyle. Nice hanging out with you. Yeah, we're doing 5-7 and under air arcade, so if you can quickly whip a set together for me, I'll grab you in. As I say, it's only a match or two. But yeah, 5-7 and under air arcade. Yeah, how you doing, Aviation? You okay? It happens that way sometimes, especially with the holiday season. Yeah, 6-5 your heart. Yeah. I don't even think they do a 6-5. 6-3 and 6-7, isn't it? But yeah, if we do lobbies here, yeah, it's cap and under system. So just make sure you abide by that. If you play whatever the hell you want, Sandemus, just make sure it's BR compliant. Beyond that, I do not give a flying fig. But yeah, simple. If you want to play, I need in-game name, please, and make sure you got 5-7 and under together. Hi, Luke. Hayden. Yeah, I gotta set. Oh, it's that right? Okay, fair enough. Right, let's see what we can do. Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Copy. Right, give me a second. I'm just grabbing the user. Yep, yeah, hang on. We got someone joining us. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just getting that person in. Right, you should have an invite. Hey, Andreas, how you doing? Right, you should have an invite. There you go. Yeah, you'll need to get rid of that 12, please. 5.7 and under, please. 5.7 and under, no exceptions. Please make your serial set is correct. You're right, Axel. You trying to get a hold of some kind of tech support or something? I hope you're doing okay. Hopefully everything will be alright for you. Thanks for the heart as well earlier, by the way, Simple. Right, yeah. No, you're all good, Simple. Right, so Sassus, if you can ready up, that'll be perfect, and then we'll get queued. So we've got time for a match or two, and then I'm gonna have to boop on the other game. Oh, your Wi-Fi's been... Ugh, that sucks. Do you have a wired connection, or are you strictly Wi-Fi only? I hope it, fingers crossed, gets sorted. Fingers crossed. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. Oh, Axel. It's so frustrating. There's so many things in this day and age you need internet for, and if you don't, it sucks so bad. Yeah, I love playing my props, yeah. Oh, you do have wired. Oh, okay, that's something. Well, at least you've got that. I had a friend of mine who was trying to game on wireless only. Ugh, nightmare. Absolute nightmare for them. I mean, one of the things I'm gonna do when I get moved in with Josh is I'm gonna try and have a separate router, because I don't want the kids downloading and watching stuff and interrupting me doing things. Because it will drive me crazy. So I'm gonna have a separate router and I'm gonna get it all wired in, because yeah, stuff having my, you know, my bandwidth used. Oh yeah, that's far from ideal, Axel. That's a massive yikes. Yeah, well, the thing is, the kids have got phones, they've got tablets, they've got their own computers. So, and the thing is, obviously, you guys know I stream from midday till 7 p.m. They've got school, they come in at 3 o'clock, right? So they're gonna start faffing about and things. I don't want it being slowed down, so I have things I need to do, and I can't afford to have things slowed down, so I don't want to be fighting them over that. It's bad enough the TV lags, okay? Now, I think part of the issue is the TV is a bit old, okay? It's one of those smart TVs. But, yeah, yeah, I don't want that problem. The internet around there ain't great, let's put it that way. No, you don't need to switch country. It doesn't do ally versus Axis in this. You do not need to worry about that. That is completely irrelevant. You do not need to worry about that when queuing for air. The Xbox TV. Oh, blimey. 30 quid a month for all that's not bad. That's a lot for that. But no, you play whatever set you want. Just make sure you're under the BR requirement. That's all I care about. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, like, pulls data these days. I don't want to say the good old days, because, oh, the trauma of the dial-up sound. I'm sure some of you guys remember this. I didn't like it when you had to dial. You know, that. Oh, God, that thing was a nightmare. Hated that. And then somebody would ring and it would knock you off the internet. Just drive me crazy. Yeah, that's the thing is, I like my single player games, alright? And I liked it when things were simpler with online gaming, but like, yeah, the whole dial-up thing did create some issues and pains in the butt problems. You got 1 gigabyte download speed? Jeez. See, I used to have 100 up, 100 down at uni. It was amazing. It was fantastic. I loved it. But yeah, they were 7 years late doing the area where I live. Because they were busy putting blooming internet for fields for cows. Because it was done on square coverage. They were being cheeky and they were just going around the towns and they were doing all the farmers' fields because they could go X square kilometers. It's been covered. Yes, there's a cow that lives in that field and no people. Fantastic, thanks, really helpful. And they were doing this for years so they could just pull more money. Allegedly, I'm gonna say for legal reasons. But yeah, so they were really, really slow on doing the town that I lived in at the time. It was bloody infuriating. So this is why I had to quit streaming for a bit of time, because like I say, I came home from uni, no net. I had double business bonded ADSL and it was still not enough to stream. With all of that together, okay, I had like 2 down on a good day and 0.14 up on a good day. And it's the up that's the issue. So I couldn't even stream in 480p. It was a nightmare. So I just had to... It would take me a week to do an upload to YouTube, okay? And the way that YouTube prioritizes uploads is if your speeds are slow, then you go to the back of the queue. So I was just being infinitely pushed to the back of the queue because my speeds were so crap. Because I was in the bottom less than 1%. So yeah, it would take me like a week to do a single 10-minute upload. It was ridiculous. It was beyond frustrating. So yeah, this is why I had that break. Because there was nothing I could do about it. It was so stupid. So yeah, tad frustrating. But yeah, they're doing the area around where my partner lives. At the moment it's all like fiber to the cabinet, but they've started doing fiber to the houses now. So I'm hoping I can get that sorted. But yeah, the phone connection around there ain't great either, which it's not good either. So yeah, I want my good internet speed. It's rather important. So, yeah, we'll see. We will see. But, yeah, it's one of those things I've just got to deal with. But yeah, I don't want a game on wireless. That would just be horrific. Hi, Swedish. How you doing? So yeah, I'm gonna have everything all wired in properly, because stuff the alternative. Phone better than the Wi-Fi? You're lucky. I can barely get reception in my office. I live on the wrong side of a hill. Unfortunately. It's really stupid, right? Because there's an area that was built next to the one I'm in, right? On the same side of the hill, okay? When they built that place, okay, there was no phone lines. They did not put landlines in, right? So when people moved in there, they had no internet and no home lines. And because we're on the wrong side of the hill, you couldn't use your mobile phone. So people had to literally walk up the hill in droves just to make a phone call. Because that was the only way for them to make a phone call or receive a call. So could you imagine trying to pre-coordinate with your friends to have a phone call and having to go all the way up a hill to go have a phone call just because you don't have access to a home line and you live on the wrong side of the hill for your phone to work? That's what people were dealing with. It took them about 3 or 4 years to fix that. It was driving people absolutely crazy. You'd think they'd think this through, but evidently not. It was so stupid. And then I saw a right doozy recently. My dad's car is up for sale at the moment. And the company that's sorting it out is on a business estate, right? I don't know why they didn't have the foresight, but yeah, the company that does the landlines for that and all the infrastructure, they were like, oh, you've got old copper, blah, blah, blah. We want to force you up to fiber. Okay. So what did they do? They ripped it all out. But they didn't give them any warning. And they also didn't put the new lines in. They just took all the old stuff out. So nobody had phone lines and nobody had internet on that entire business estate, and it's still a problem. They haven't fixed it. Yeah. They took one out but didn't put the other in. For some reason. And then they wondered why people were mad. I was like, yeah, you've just kneecapped all those businesses. Well done. Good job. Really good job. And none of them knew because their customers couldn't ring them. That's the thing. They were just sat there and the lines were just dead. And they were like, why? But yeah, this is the level of stupidity that I have to deal with around here. But yeah, it's, as I say, as far as I'm aware, it's still not fixed. If I want to get hold of the company dealing with my dad's car, I have to ring a mobile number now. Or go on their Facebook page. Because that's the only way I've got to communicate with them. And email, of course. But during working hours, they can access their own email. Because they have no internet. They have to do it from a home address that the owner has. What have incompetent people? Yeah, just a tad. Yeah, so this guy is now having to basically work from home. Pretty much. Because they stuffed it up. I feel really bad for the guy because it's a family business. And there's nothing he can do about it. So, they're trying to pressure them at the moment to get it bloody sorted. But how long it's going to take? Because you know what the red tape is like with that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Need backup. Oh, it's so stupid. But, yeah, it's one of these things. But, yeah, absolutely crazy. Bloody annoying. I feel really sorry, but as I say, I've had to deal with this, but, yeah. Others have too. It's really, 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 really stupid. You know what I find really interesting though, right? You know those signs that you see that are like, don't do this, and you're like, well, yeah, that should be really obvious, don't do that, right? I'm like, there had to be an incident where that stupid thing happened. Do you know what I mean? For that sign to be warranted. It became that much of an issue. You know, you find there's like compilation pages on like Twitter and stuff of like stupid signs, right? You know the kind of stuff I'm talking about? Like, don't swim in the pool or put jelly in it. You know what I mean? Or like, don't don't cover the showers in custard, or that kind of silly stuff, right? Don't headbutt a microwave, you know, like the workplace sign insanity. You know, don't stick your head in the water cooler jar because you'll drown, you know. It's like, yeah, somebody probably did that. Why? It's just... No worries, Axel, have a good one. Yeah, best of luck with work. Hope you have a good one. You stay safe. Thanks for hanging and chilling. I think after this match, guy, we're gonna go Neverwinter. I'm gonna go check on my mom. I've got a curry at the moment that I'm making. I've got the slow cooker on. I'm gonna go give it a stir quickly on my break.
Capture the airfield. We can't let them keep it.
And then, yeah, and then we'll play Neverwinter for a couple of hours. We'll see if we can get the assassination mission done.
We captured the airfield.
I have no idea if it's gonna go to plan, but we'll try our best.
Captured the airfield. Now we need to hold it.
Yeah, I could see that, Axel. I could see that.
The enemy is winning.
Yeah, there is an element of that, Grim. Definitely. I do feel... I don't know. I don't want to say that common sense is gone, but you know what I mean, right? I swear everybody's just like, oh, I'll blame everybody else. It's like, but you should have used your brain. Like, duh, this wasn't going to end well kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Stupid choices lead to stupid consequences. Do you know what I mean? Oh. Yeah, that's not good, Duke. That's not good at all. Is that all good, Sword? Or is this recent? Spoon feeding. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the perfect way to describe it. I think the other thing as well is, like, some of the consequences are gone for screwing up. Do you know what I mean? There's, like, so many fallbacks and fail-safes. The people don't care for the consequences because, you know, fixing it becomes someone else's problem. Hi, Cameron. How you doing? I also feel as well, I don't know, a lot of people like to blame others. Do you know what I mean? I made a stupid choice, but I'm gonna blame someone else for it, kind of thing. It's kind of mad, really, but yeah, people are gonna do dumb stuff. Been trying to grind out. Oh, you'll get there. You'll get there. It takes time. You'll get there. It's a marathon, not a sprint. That's how I like to describe it. It's one of those games where it'll take you some time, but you'll get there. Yeah, no, I get exactly where you're coming from, Grim, though.
The enemy has captured the airfield.
Yeah, I completely get you. I'm gonna run this one again, because we still need to upgrade it. Yeah, you gotta remember, people have played a lot of hours on this. And there are people that have played over 10,000 hours or more in this game, so... Don't judge yourself by others too much. Everybody's path is different in this game. Also, you get potatoes that have played 10k hours, so hours alone doesn't mean squat, alright? Hey, Nutty, how you doing? So, yeah, don't feel too pressured with it. Your journey is your own adventure. You go on it, and you go on it at your own pace. Don't get stressed out too much by people being sweaty, because you will get that a lot in this game. They're, oh my god, you know. You have to do it this way. You know, just like I say, learn at your own pace. You'll get there. So yeah, try not to let it bother you. Unfortunately, with a lot of games that have a competitive side to it, some people get a little bit too engrossed and mad with it. So yeah, that's one of those things. But yeah, yeah, just have fun. It's a game. Have a laugh with it. Have fun. There is obviously a lot of things you can learn. There's lots of resources online for that. There's some really good YouTubers. I'm planning a new player content series. It's not out yet, but it's a work in progress. So I'm going to be covering more of the new player experience side of things. So I'll be doing a lot of stuff about, like, the pitfalls, things to avoid, you know, the first few thousand hours of playing kind of thing. Because there's stuff as well you won't find till much later on. You'll be like, why didn't I know this? It's very common. It is very, very common to, like, get hundreds, if not thousands of hours in and still not know stuff. So, yeah. Don't be afraid to experiment. Have fun with it. If it winds you up and agitates you, take a few minutes away from it, go do something else, come back later kind of thing. Try not to get too madly frustrated. Let's say there are some good guides out there. The tutorials in the game are a bit naff. Yes, likewise, Duke. Yeah, when I started in 2013, it was planes only. Yeah. Yeah, I know the feeling on that one. But yeah, it's nice. It's good. It's good. But yeah, don't be afraid to experiment. Just have fun with it. As I say, there are some sets that are a little bit more new player friendly, but get a feel, play around with a few different things, because eventually you'll find something that fits you. So you'll get there. It's just one of those things that takes a little bit of time, you know? Hey, Nose. Hey, dude. Hey, we got some upgrades. Upgrades for the upgrade gods. Right, so I think we're like one off on that one now. Let me just double check. Yeah, we got that one, and then there's that to do. That's finished. So that's got basically a row left on it. That's got half a row. That's not bad. That's not bad. Obviously, I've still got that to do. I might sit and do that tonight if I get time. Because I've got Uma tonight. I've got Uma finals. The cup's gone surprisingly well. I don't know how. But hey ho, I ain't gonna complain. I am not going to complain in the slightest. I'm just gonna keep chugging away at it. As best I can. Right, let me just do cruise, and then, yeah, I'm gonna go stir the curry that I've got downstairs. And then, yeah, we'll go on Neverwinter for a little bit. So I will fill you guys in on where we are in the plot. And, yeah, we'll see where it takes us, because it's been an interesting adventure, to say the least. It has taken us to places I did not expect. And I have also had some incredibly bad luck as well. But that's just normally how the dice rolls go with me. It's funny though. We have a good laugh with it. Everybody can take the wee out of me for it, and I don't mind. It's all good. And then yeah, to wrap up the end of today, obviously we'll play Ancient Farm, which we talked about a little bit earlier. But basically, Ancient Egypt being a farmer. That's pretty much the TLDR of that one. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's not actually out yet. We've got like a sneaky beaky preview, so I can show you stuff before it comes out, which is cool, which is really nice. So yeah, we'll play around with it, and we'll derp, and hopefully everything will be cool. Let me check these crew levels. I think they're, oh, that one can go up. Nope, that's them all done. Brilliant. Cool. Excellent. Right. Nice. Very nice. Right. Yeah, so that puts us in a good spot. Hey, Reese. How you doing? You have just caught me. I'm about to take a break. I won't be too long. We're just going to have a quick break. We're going to be swapping game. You are just in time, though, for our Neverwinter adventure, though. So I hope you'll stay tuned for that. We won't be too long. Just need a couple of minutes break. Hi, Kenji. Not doing any BR. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I'm just coming off now. We're going on Neverwinter, Kenji, and then we're going on Ancient Farm. Yeah, you've missed today's warthunder section. I was doing props, so yeah, no jets today. Sorry about that. Anyway, let me just put things on BRB, guys. I won't be too long. I'll be as fast as I can. All right, won't be long.